you still have some of those meat sticks? Yeah.
I was craving salt this morning.
Damn it.
They don't make a car on salt craving day.
I believe it.
Okay, here we are again. Your jungle adventure continues in Dime Adventures. Following a Daredevil's module. Actually, it was a group of 3 or 4 modules. So, but we're still in the first part. If we do right, not diddly do right, but we should get there by this evening. Or not. By the time we're done playing, we should be there. And then other things will start. Everyone got their cards ready? And your character sheets? We all good? Don't eat your character sheet, Mike. Quit eating. Those are dice. Those are cards. You're eating your cards.
You and the dice, man.
Dice are fun. So let's see here. I tried to use dice even from markers on the table, but she took it away. She wanted to use my figure. I gotta get your guys'. Well, I can't get. That's true. I can still do new pictures for the game though. For over there, you know, on the here and here, over here and over there, where your pictures are. Get like new color ones that look cooler. Maybe I should change. I was thinking about changing the border to like a mahogany wood.
I give it that old
like, you know,
era
fancy look.
Yeah. That would actually be pretty cool looking.
With colored pictures.
See, I don't mind the picture, the one you have for
Especially
Dark
for Blake.
Right?
He needs a colored picture.
See, I don't mind the picture you got for mine. I mean, it looks...
I just gotta recreate it in 3D and then light it and put it there. Have you going? Come up with something. You, I really gotta do too because we gotta see that way that skin looks.
Or you could have a stethoscope coming up going... I mean...
Oh, he's like, or he's going like this. Get ready to shoot up. Oh. It's an early day. I'm a respectful doctor under the teachings of Freud. Now give me my lines of coke. And where's my
That's
mother?
psychology.
I want to go look at my mother. Naked.
Remember, you're out of coke now. The bear got it.
That's true. And I think the bear died later on. Didn't he? No.
No.
I just quit making him show up. Well, first of all, if he shows up now, he's got to cross the river. Which you guys are standing. So let me put down again. We had 2 guides. Wides. That's okay. Guides. G became a Q. 9 porters. Did you still have 2 mules?
I know we did. The one didn't die, because we actually managed to save it.
2 mules. And,
We lost
3 players. And 3 NPCs. There would be only 2, but you have Blake. Maybe he's suffering again from that illness he kept catching on the way up here.
Let's see if my turns get taken
There it is, by the way.
like last time.
Do what?
Do we really? Do we want to try it? I don't think so. You might get hurt. From the sudden silence I heard in that section when I reset. Okay, so the reason we have this list written down is how are we going to, what order, cross the river. Now, one thing to keep in count is you don't know what's going to be on the other side of the bridge. So, there's that issue. This bridge looks to be in about as bad shape as the other one. And we're going to say, what I had last time was 11 to make it? I think it was. That's just one above average. 11 is the target number. Some of these I gotta give you, of course, because where am I hiding them all? Just organize all this shit. And it didn't do too well. Oof. No. 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 It's not anywhere. It's all right there. Okay, because we need to have the stats for tribesmen, for the porters. For the animals. And Thug. Actually, that one has both of them. Thug are the stats because they're bigger guys than two guides. Oh, you still need tribesmen for her, but we don't have.
What?
Oh.
See, I knew I was going to forget one. I need one stat page for the socialite, or scholar, whichever one I find. Otherwise, I pulled out all the others. Of course, there was going to be something right off the beginning. You guys decide on how you want to do this order. Who, for starters, wants to be first? So he's going to go across and see if basically the other side is safe. When he gets there, he'll have to do it. Well, first he'll have to get there.
Well, it's better to have you on the other side, you know, just in case. Some of us, you know, don't have thick, leathery hide.
And maybe that bear got before us.
If the bear got there before us, there's a fucking problem.
He's really quick. You've got him on enough coke. He's like, hey, get some more.
Nope, you're not him.
Okay, that works for him. So, we will start with Garrett is going to go first. Right?
Yep.
So, Garrett needs to make a well, there's two ways this can go. Dex, which means you're carefully walking along, stepping,
Okay.
or speed, which means you're hoping to run fast enough across it, nothing bad happens. Your target number is 11.
Dex.
So you need hit 11 or you could fall to your dex.
So I need a
11 on your dex. What's your dex to start with?
8.
Okay, so you need a 2 or 3. 8, 9, 10, 11.
How
Yeah.
about a 4?
That's it.
Okay, you're good. You got it crossed.
There's no more
Now, draw a random encounter check. See what the face card.
7.
7. You get to the other side. It's safe. As far as nothing is there to cause you problems. Now, every once in a while, you'll be checking encounters again as the first one there. Who is second across?
Me.
Okay? And 11 is your target number. Dex or speed?
Dex.
Okay.
7, 8. 10.
10? Okay. Now you're going to need a definite dex roll to not fall to your death. But we have damaged the bridge.
I need a what?
On 11,
On what?
dex or speed. You just gonna start
11.
running? Okay. So you ran across. Just sprinted the last bit. Yeah! A board broke. You pulled yourself up and just sprinted across.
I'm out of here.
We're going to say every 3 that cross, you'll have to do an encounter check again. Okay. Toughness.
Your turn.
Okay, next.
Actually, let's get everything else moving across.
Okay. What do you want next?
The guides, I guess.
Okay. Guides have a... Why do I want to lose it already?
Wherever you put the thug. You said it was on the same page.
Yeah. Gonna go crazy here. Here's the tribesman. There's the doctor. Well, we're gonna say, because we're using that one, but I'm gonna go with tribesman plus 1. So, dex or speed, both are 5, so plus 1 is 6. So, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You need a 6 or better per guide.
Okay.
You can use your cards or random cards. Well, you need to have 6 more points. Huh?
He could use his cards or random cards. Give me your fucking cards.
Yeah.
Damn it, it's 2.
See, that'd be your bad choice, wouldn't it, Ben? Okay, 6 plus you have a 6. That's a 12. One guide made it across. So we have Garrett, Zelda, one guide. Who's next? Another guide?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and check. Well, we should actually go around the table. Zelda, check for the guide. He's got a 6 stat to begin with.
What's number?
11.
14.
Okay, another guide is crossed. Good with no additional damage. Now we have porters, mules, NPCs, and you.
Mules.
Mules? Okay, draw for a mule. We're gonna say,
You know how he is.
Mm-hmm. Takes everything literal.
7.
7? And they got 7, or
They have a 7.
and they got to do 11?
Yep.
You just need a 4 in that aspect.
1. There you go.
4 or what?
8.
8. So you made it. Yeah. One mule is across. Was it Zelda's mule or the other mule?
Hers.
The one carrying her box.
We don't want the puppet to fall down now, do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Next one,
why
Mike.
my box made it across.
Yes. Wouldn't want to lose that in the stream.
Oh.
My box!
Another mule.
Yes. 7.
12.
You made it. All mules are crossed. So, porters, him, or NPC? One NPC being a player, but he's not yours. Does Blake run across? We'll say, what's your dex?
6.
I think it's his 8.
I
I ain't looking. I'm gonna only give him an 8. I'm gonna give him a 7. We'll split the difference. Give him a status 7. See if he can make it across.
And he needs a what?
7, 8, 9. He needs an 11. Because you're all passed in the same bridge.
12.
Ah, he's good. Blake dances across. Doing a little sidestep. Okay. We have 2 more NPCs and 9 porters. The porters are carrying all the food.
And then put a porter go through.
Okay.
Put a porter go through?
Let him porter go food. 5.
You need 5.
You
No,
know, you need a
he starts
11,
with a
you
5.
need a 6.
3,
Anybody want gummy bears?
Sure.
4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, got it.
Okay, that's 1.
Bill?
Sure.
Next one.
Devin?
Sure. Are they soft? No, got a 1 then. My teeth can't deal it. Hello, how you doing, Alexa?
Alexa, what's my notifications?
You don't have any notifications.
You're just being nosy?
Okay. Another NPC.
Or an NPC this time?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Doc or the pretty girl?
I'll let Doctor go over. He's
old.
not
He has a dex of 4 and a speed of 4, so it don't matter which one you choose. So he needs 8. Wait, is it 8? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 7.
Screw that. He's at
He's gonna
14.
dance across safely.
I'm making sure he gets across.
Without him, there's not much reason for you guys all to came all the way out here
Exactly.
just to lose him. Come back there like, oh, you killed him, didn't you?
Something we don't.
We had another party show up, and they said they saw you do it. Their name's Joshua Party.
No, they did. They sent him nudes.
They couldn't take it. He died.
We couldn't deal with the massive girth.
I was looking through a list of movies that were free on the line last night, and I found one called Rocket Man. I just was like, I didn't even know it existed. He looked like about the shape of a trash can. Arms, legs. He looked rather wide in the center. But it looked like a barrel shape, not so much like fat. Just like... And he was in the air flying, so I don't know what was going on. I didn't want to watch it. It scared me. Okay, we have 8 more porters. Or 1 NPC. Or you.
Who's the other NPC?
The daughter.
The daughter. She has a skill of 5. So she needs a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 6. Okay, she's good too. You guys haven't broken the bridge anymore. Only Zelda broke the bridge.
It's those damn heels.
I don't wear heels! I don't wear shoes!
That's it. It's like neither do any of them. What's your point? It's your white feet. I'm not white, I'm Romanian. Okay. So we have only you and 8 porters left. So are they all gonna go before you? And you
Yeah,
go
I'd
last?
rather let them go first because if there's any accidents, then I go.
Okay.
And I can go and help them.
Could you DT me?
Wait. Hey, you
That's
do
Alex's job.
2 encounter checks for me. I forgot how you do them earlier.
4,
Nope, and 1 more.
6.
Okay. So far, nothing else has shown up. I need the doctor to make a perception check and quit playing with his tampon. Are we opening a brewery here? What the fuck's going on here? Just keep laying them out. Every time I turn around,
13.
there's going to be another one. There was 2, now there's 3. What?
13.
13 for the or for your intuition check or perception?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you definitely heard the noise.
Yeah, it just happened.
Something like further away, like beyond the other side of your camp.
I say something to everybody.
Okay. Porters would like to go then.
And there are 8 of them?
8 of them, and you need a 6. Oh, 5, because they have a 6. Okay, that's 1. Porter, for you now. That's cheap. Go ahead. Yeah, put some look ahead, go, and then decide if I like it. 6. What's that? 6?
Yep.
Okay, well, I guess that's good. 5. Okay. There's 4 that haven't gone yet, and I need you to make another perception check. And you to make a encounter check.
11.
King.
King. Okay. Draw a card to see what yours is, and you got an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
5.
They're attacked by pygmies.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Perception check. No, they're Oompa Loompas.
6,
Seven.
7, 8,
Now there's 4.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Keep growing. It's like
Wow.
burly over there, huh?
12.
12. Okay. Apparently there was something living on the bottom side of the bridge, and everyone's moving across. It kind of angered it.
Weren't you?
So it's crawled around back on top of the, and it's a giant centipede. It's on the bridge. It's kind of stopping everyone from going anywhere, unless they want to fight it first.
I'm going to take a shot at it.
Okay. Giant centipede.
Even within this, it's still so goddamn concentrated.
8 to hit. If you miss, we'll do a check to see if you damage the bridge.
9.
That was actually really good.
9 plus your 6, or 9 total.
On mine.
Your attack for a weapon is 6 for the rifles. So
Yeah.
That should change it. 6 plus 9.
That is a
That is like
spade
some
at 14.
14. Okay, what's the damage?
14, so.
It's 14 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit in the night.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to try a sample of this?
Don't know what it is.
Green tea and matcha.
He doesn't like matcha.
Surprisingly, green tea has hours that flavor.
Ah. It crawled around the bottom side of the bridge again. You shot it. Didn't like that. So it's gone back underneath. But it's not doing great. You can still see some if you want to try again.
I'll shoot it again as long as it comes back up again.
So you gonna leave it on the bridge while people are going over it?
Oh, it's on the bridge?
Yeah, it's on the underside, hanging off. That's where it was. They came up to see what the hell this movement was. Then you shot it and went, ah! Because, you hit it pretty bad. You, shot off a piece of its body.
Take another shot at it.
Okay? Because you don't think people want to walk over it?
It might attack.
Yep. Probably a good chance. Didn't like those ones either? Are you slow clapping?
Warriors. Somebody's like, wait. Oh, so somebody's like, whoa, wait a minute now.
And your perception check was an 11?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
You get a 9. And spade 14.
Nine and a 14. Okay, he's dead. He falls. Dead bug. You killed a bug. I hope you're happy. Now, for you, hanging back there a little bit, we will start with okay, what's your defense?
My defense?
Yes.
11, 21.
Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it. Protecting my cards, I probably shouldn't. Okay. Make a 12 perception check.
14.
Okay. A dart just went flying by your head, hit a tree. Like a blow dart.
Oh, did I shoot a blow dart at me? Do I see where? Do I notice?
Roughly?
Yeah.
Go with a 14 perception check.
Yeah. No, same nose. There's something special in my.
Yeah.
There's something very even.
Darts getting at you.
Yeah, somebody's being a jackass, and I want to fuck with them back.
Poison.
15.
They're not poison. Don't know why I said they were poison.
Oh.
Actually, they are. Curari.
Oh, fuck that shit.
That's because what you see is one of those dangerous Indians.
Fucking cure.
The headhunters?
Shit.
The
They want to
headhunters?
eat you.
Yeah. Curie's the most. I've watched way too much Arrow to understand that crap.
Uh-huh.
Let
Okay.
me do what I'm going to do here.
Didn't need this. Just don't know why I can't find it. No. 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 It's none of you guys.
Problems?
You pussies. None of those guys. You know what I needed again? I was looking for the thug again. I was going to need it for one other person. But,
Put that thug up somewhere and you lost him.
yeah, I did. Magically. It's like that cereal. Magically delicious. Actually, I do have a way I can do this. Because one of the butler's choices, remember that? Was a thug.
Hey, my coffee. My coffee.
Ah! She got you that time.
Apparently, she not gonna share.
Ow. There's nothing in there.
You're fighting for nothing.
No, I'm waiting to see. No, I was waiting to see if she could actually get one.
Are you
Move.
feel like an American soldier half the time? Fighting for nothing.
Yep, she got one. Well, at least she grabbed
Very
one
cool.
of your cards.
Very
Shoot,
cool.
that was a random draw.
It was a
That was
three.
very random. No one expected that.
She almost had it to where it got up under that.
No,
the
please
thug
don't
got
please
up
pick
under
up the coffee with it.
It's empty.
Oh, okay. I thought it was still full. I was like, no.
No. You're good at that thing.
There was a point in my childhood
Mm-hmm.
where I had to use one of these. Because I couldn't use...
Because you couldn't reach the top shelf.
You know, you just had enough grip in your hand to grip onto
Okay. There we go.
No. I couldn't
Did
use
you
the
find
top
the thug?
shelf. I was like...
Yeah, I found one of them. I have a couple of writings. Every time I need them, I pull it out
Where's the other
again.
deck?
So I end up with backup ones. Okay. You all come over here. That's for the doctor.
Nice. How many are there?
2.
No,
There's more than 2.
there's 3.
Yep, 3.
Actually, there's.
Yeah. There we go. That made that all a lot easier. So I have tribesmen with their little blow darts. And I got everything else. The fun shall now begin.
And I got a 15, by the way.
You got a 15.
Mm-hmm.
You're attacking?
Want to shake my hand?
Why
Is that what
not?
you're doing?
Why not?
Okay.
It's cool.
Shooting at the one that had his head out there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, I didn't say we could start attacking. He had a surprise attack on you. So, first of all, and then we can still apply it.
Even with the blow dart they shot?
Yeah. It was you didn't know it was coming. So now that you're going to initiate combat, you have to do a speed check.
He's one of those
Okay.
drivers.
So, and then you got real lucky there. You got beat a 6. I only have a 1.
9.
Okay. So now you can do what you're doing. You got a what and how much damage? That's still just that
What's
wasn't
his
a crit.
defense?
His defense is 816. So you just got a regular hit. He doesn't have any armor. He's barely wearing clothes.
7. 10. 7. 21.
Okay, so you get double. 21 damage?
No,
Because you already rolled the hit.
no, this is the hit.
What was the 15 from that you did before
That was
we
my
checked
perception.
speed?
The 15 was the perception.
Because you had him do a perception check.
Oh yeah, to see him. Okay.
Yeah. The 20. This is 21,
Okay, that's right. Okay.
and that is 20 damage.
Crit 20.
Yeah.
After you crit.
Yeah.
Okay. He dead.
I say you, he dead.
The Colonel.
I say you, he dead.
Say, Doctor, I think you're going to get sued for this.
Self-defense.
Okay.
I have witnesses.
Following that, are you guys gonna have? I take it
Balls.
the porter's gonna want to cross,
Yep.
or do they want to like speed up? Like,
I'd say have them run across at that point.
well, they're. The thing is, do you want 2 at a time or just the 1? So you raise the difficulty of 2 go.
We want to have 2 at a time to get them over there because we got this.
So instead, instead of a 5, you'll need a 7 on your cards to get them across safely. So for each of them, go ahead, and then you'll be down to 2. So you and you, I guess. Okay. Have him try again. 8. He's fine. You go ahead and check for the second time, I guess. For the same one.
6.
6. So he made it that time, but did do damage to the bridge. Caught his foot, pulled it free. Rope goes dangling. Running across, kind of shook some boards. So, we are now at 2 porters left. But what are you gonna do? Are you gonna you're just standing there out in the open. You've not attempted to hide anywhere or do anything.
I'm just going to try to get them across as fast as possible
Okay.
and then follow suit.
Do a perception check. This one will be only a 14.
You're not pulling.
Yeah.
14.
14. You suddenly see 2 guys with rifles stick their heads out. Like,
The other company.
they get along with those bad Indians. So they brought the Indians brought them to you guys.
Right.
So, what's your? Well, let's see. We're going to go 1 at one of the tribesmen. So I need an 8. So I basically counted the thug. 8. I have a 5 for the weapon.
Excuse me.
17. Ooh, I critted. Oh, for rifle. Clubs. I don't have the stuff for the rifle. Anyone that has a rifle?
He does.
The only one with a rifle? What are clubs damage?
Club.
Yep.
3.
3? So actually, although I got a critical, so 6. 6 points. He gets shot, but he's still got 6 points. So he's hurt. So we got 1 hurt, half health. The other one is fine.
Bill, can you go grab my phone, please?
And those are so. Do you guys have them rush across?
Yeah, I
Because
have 'em.
since he's half points, he's got a -2 to it. So I said 7 before.
Mhm.
I need a 9 or better for the one that's hurt to get across without trouble. You taking care of that one? The Joker.
Mhm.
Okay. And then Zelda, do you want to check for the other last quarter? Okay. So the only one you're having problems is the one that we're checking on is the one that's got.
He needs a 9.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got it.
Okay. Now we're going to have. I'm going to fire at you. What's your to hit?
11, 21.
Okay. So 5, 6, miss. 5, 10, 11.
Hits.
Heart. For rifle, what's heart? Actually, I think
Heart?
I think I have it here.
10.
10. Okay. So you take 10 points. Take off for
8.
defense. So 8 points after your defenses.
Mhm.
Okay. And you're actually seeing other movement behind those guys. They're not alone. Crap. They kind of ran ahead because they thought you guys might be getting away.
I'll fire off a couple shots and then try to run across the bridge.
Okay. Well, then first, this turn that you're shooting twice. You're shooting the 2 people that are standing there or
Yep.
back there. Okay, their numbers are 7 and 15. Fire 1 at each.
Yeah.
Okay.
6, 9, 10. 15. Leaves. Okay, 15 with the first shot.
Okay.
And
Damage
that does
15.
14.
It does 14 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, he goes down.
Then the other one is a. You said it was 8, 15?
No, 7, 15.
Okay.
Easier than you thought.
That's
They're not hiding like the tribesmen are. In them.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Wow, he dead. So, you actually have a chance to start running across, which means you'll be using your speed.
Yep.
And to try to get across, it'll be based on speed. First of all, a speed check between me and you.
Okay.
My guys, let's see. I have one more of those guys. Speed, well, both of them are 5, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm sorry, using my cards. That's it. I'll
14.
draw a Joker anyway. What?
14.
14. You get to go first, so you want to run across?
Yeah.
Okay, because right now, anyone that wants to shoot at you will have to get within range. And, the jungle blocks you off if you're more than an area away, unless you're up to have a height. You can see them in an opening.
Yeah, you can see through those.
But not right now. They're just shooting straight at you.
Yeah,
You're trying to run across. So do a versus 11 on your speed.
15.
Okay. You go running across. Okay. And you beat him enough that you're pretty safe. So you get running across. You can do an encounter check for the last time on this spot.
10.
Now, did you have the people move forward?
Yeah.
When basically they start you hearing shots over here.
Make sure everything get get cover.
Move far enough ahead down because you can see the road, the Amazon road that you guys have been following. So you guys kind of follow it and head into the jungle a little bit nearby it, but don't go too far. Zelda, do you go forward with them? You do the encounter check for that group then. We're good. There's so much noise, they're probably like scaring everything away. Woohoo! Okay. You're like the last one to leave, or are you the last one to leave? You're both standing there for a second. Because I need to see if you guys can see who's following you guys. Because one of the leader types of them, not Joshua himself, but Lord Charles Danby, steps out to here, looking across where you guys were going. Both you guys do, let's say, a perception check on a 14 to see if you recognize him. He's the big game hunter type that was originally hired that went to Joshua's group after he got paid more.
6.
He's a traitor.
7, 8, 9.
15.
Let's see. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So you see him.
12, 13.
Should I rake it?
He's got one of those pith hats on. Kind of like desert uniform, or like he looks like your typical, your explorers you find in the jungle. He's got the thicker hunting gear a little bit. But he's also from wealthy money, so.
I'm going to take a shot at him.
Ooh, really? If you can get a crit, and for him, a crit is a 20. He has 10 or a 20 to hit him. So to get a critical, you need a 20. Or higher.
6.
So basically, look at your Moxie card and see if you can pull it off.
No, I'm going to get off that.
Now, one thing you'll notice, he is carrying an elephant gun. That's the kind of thing you would need to get that range on you guys from a while ago. Remember?
Didn't I pick up the other one?
Yeah, you have another one. One of the other guys had one. A lot of these hunters here do. The big game hunters, there's like 5 people in their group that originally was going to help the doc, but then you guys had to come in because they took off for more money. So, now that we're on the other side,
I'm going to try to take a shot at it.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
7, 6.
That's a 13.
With 3.
16. Nope. You came close enough that they stepped back.
Just give them a warning, basically.
You stand around, or are you
know.
going to run off?
Run.
Well, I'll say since you fired, we're going to say a speed check with 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. Or he's going to get just fire back at the same rule. He'll need a crit to hit you. Do you run?
Yeah.
Can you beat a 20?
No, there's no way I can.
Do you want to try?
I'll try.
Okay. Otherwise, you just stand there and fire again.
I'll take another shot at him.
Okay. So you're just standing there.
Yep.
Chances are, because you got a 20, he'll go first. So let's see here. He has a 6 with his gun. 6. What's your to hits of your crit?
My crit?
Yeah.
3 and 25. Or defense.
Defense, sorry.
Or 9, 18.
18. 6. I almost have a better chance than this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Doesn't crit, does it?
No.
Okay. Goes missing, whizzing by you, but it didn't hit you.
Okay.
Now, you can fire back or leave at this point.
Take one more shot at him.
Okay. He'll get to shoot back.
So,
26,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
No.
Huh?
17.
Was it?
17 was a 14.
17 is what you rolled?
Yeah.
Oh, pulled?
Yeah.
Ah, you didn't make it. You did 20.
I know.
So, you take a shot again. Oh, then he'll shoot at you again. As you see, other people are showing up behind him. He's like, no. He holds him back. He's like, I'll do it. I need an 18. 6. 10.
He misses too, huh?
Yep. You
Hey.
walk off or...
Be a smart idea. Cut the ropes.
How are we going to get back?
You want him chasing us though?
But how are you going to get back?
You guys decide if one of you is going to do that. Did you left or you come back?
Oh, I've stayed just far enough just to see him.
Okay. He shouldn't. He's playing chicken with the guy across the way.
With elephant guns.
Oh boy.
It looks like you see another one of the Indians and a couple people, and they're bringing rope. They're going to reinforce the bridge before they go across.
Hope they do that. Let's just go. While they're repairing it.
Run.
Maybe a little centipede will go after them next.
Oh, you
No, I
shot
killed
him.
it. I killed that.
Yeah, he fell off in the river, got ate by a crocodile. Or not crocodile.
A crocodile.
A caiman. That's what I was thinking, but I got halfway through the word. Added it together. Created my own mashup. But, and also because the native is saying the bridge isn't safe, basically.
Well, yeah.
At it.
Look at what we did. Look what happened when we went across it.
Yeah, it's only got 2 points left. 2 failed rolls and it would collapse.
Oh, jeez.
So someone's got to go across, not fuck it up worse, and then take a rope with him. You kind of like, put that. So if it breaks, you'll still have that rope you're holding. But you guys made it across. If I'd gotten rid of you, I would start shooting the bridge and made them all fall. You guys would have less food and everything. But you do have 19 days food left. And of course, you got to get back to somewhere.
True.
But you could also find stuff possibly around the area. So, we will start with our typical check, which we probably should have done earlier. But you guys are going to cross this damn bridge anyways. Who wants to roll the daily event? You?
3.
Low number? 3?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens. Nice weather. So next, we are in rough, but you're on a road, an Incan road, which means a 2. You roll on chart 2. Well, which should be pretty nice, as long as something bad doesn't happen. First thing, you got that. First, you have 2 spaces per day that you can travel. Then you'll have to camp, unless you want to travel at night, which is all right. It's just basically every day you do that. Of course, there's going to be a 5% loss to your morale. You're already you're at 95 right now. So far, you're pretty safe. Basically, if I pulled a 9 or a 10, you'd have to worry. But if I got anything lower, you'd be safe. Now, as that number drops, you're basically using the cards like percentage dice, with a face equaling a 0, just to make it nice on your sides. So, we have first day. Guess you're going to check that for the first full part of the day. Do an encounter check. We want a low number, hopefully.
Ace.
Ace, that's good. Who, and then Bill?
Ace.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's lucky like me.
Okay, there you are. It's been a day. You still found the road. It's kind of obvious, once you've seen it, but there are shit that's growing over the areas here and there. So sometimes you won't be on it. You'll see it up ahead, though.
Mm-hmm.
So they might not be able to find it all the way to you guys, or it could help them. It's your guys' decision, but it is camp time. Or you keep pushing it.
First aid myself first.
What? First aid by first?
First aid myself first. Because I got hit.
Ah. What's your endurance?
6.
Okay. You gonna do medical?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say medical should be able to. I was thinking about that the other day. What's your medical skill?
6.
So it'd be 3 points. So you can get up to 3 points from it if you succeed. Bring yourself up half your endurance, which is what you would get if you rested through the night.
Mm-hmm.
So you might be able to get the rest by resting. So medical check starts at you need an 11's average. So it's not poison. You didn't get hit by blow darts or anything. You got shot. You've probably dealt with these a few times by now.
16.
Okay, get back 3 points. Now, if you rest without interruption, you will heal the other 3, probably. But, if not, you will still get by your 3 points. And then have to take time in the morning to take care of it and clean it and everything like that before heading out. So, take it, you're probably not on guard tonight.
No.
Okay. Who of you 2 are?
I'll do guard.
Okay. Encounter check.
You just got 7, you're good.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so we're not checking on some of the other things and trying to speed things up a little bit. We've already done the drudgery of understanding how much of a pain in the ass this whole trip is. You guys understand that one, so. Next day. You pulled the last one. We'll have you check the day of the encounter.
I did that.
You did the one that was, okay, then you. I thought you did the encounter on the space to move forward one.
Queen.
Queen?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Okay, first thing in the morning. What suit?
Diamond.
Oh! You guys wake up to a bad storm that's rolled in. Like lightning, thunder, a lot of water. Actually, a lot of water running along the road. But on the edges, it's turning kind of muddy. So you can, if you wish to continue, it will be more difficult. And at most, you'll get like another space throughout the whole day. Then you gotta reset your camp. But you also have other people behind you, but hopefully they will be delayed by this whole bullshit.
Hopefully.
So, what is your guys' decision on this stormy day?
Well, we can set up camp for now.
Let's see how bad of a storm it is. This will be your resistance to all actions. 10. I don't know why I took all these. I'm keeping them all in mind. Oh, let's try to read the chart. It's a 10. So anything you do will have a minus 10
Yeah, fuck that.
to movement.
We'll wait it out.
Okay. You see that the porters are starting to put out barriers towards the uphill direction. Try to block from washouts. Do you guys wish to help them?
Yeah, why not?
Yep.
Strength rolls of 10 or better.
18.
Okay.
$16.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you want to try too?
On what?
We're doing physical labor to build up barriers to protect the camp.
13.
Okay. Your being out there is also making the other men work harder. They have to work harder than you, or they're just, not as good. Okay. So we'll give it a +3 because there's 2 players or 3 players on it that succeeded. And I was going to give them 11, so that's a 14. Your camp currently has a 14 protection. 15. So, towards the evening, you're in guard. Make a perception check. You need an 11 as well.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, 9. Okay. All of a sudden, you hear some cracking along the wood structure. And you kind of notice it's starting to hit it pretty hard. So if you don't take actions to repair it in some way, which you have to come up with how you would do it, then it's probably going to break.
Well, I tell everybody it's starting to break. We got
Tell like the porters, you tell these 2, and you tell the 2 sleeping old.
everybody.
Okay? No heating for you! Unless you try to ignore him and go back to sleep amongst the water flooring on the ground.
Nah.
Okay. What we have is all of you need that's 3 11 strength. Since there's 3 of you.
16.
Okay?
11.
11? Good enough. You're getting worn out. Old man's getting worn out.
What do we need? Endurance?
Strength, 11. It's a lot of physical labor. Pushing logs up time, How much rope did you guys have? Well, you had a bit. I remember that.
13.
Probably using some rope to help tie up more supports to it.
Yeah.
Shoving some mud into the cracks and that. And what'd you get? You got an 11. So you're all good. So you fixed it. You spent a day doing it. Didn't sleep well, but you didn't wash down the river. A few trees even nearby got hit by lightning. Let me check something. Uh-oh. King. That sucks. How much, though? 6. Okay. Well, remember the guy that was injured?
Mm-hmm.
He died during the night. No one was doing any medical for him. Plus, him and 2 others took 6 points damage from the flooding. So the other 2 are hurt. So we have 2 hurt. 8 left. And of course you have extra food that needs to be carried.
I'll medical them real quick.
Okay? So, next day, we spend the first part of the day doing medic for the 2 guys that are hurt. 6 plus, what's your medical skill?
6.
So, give me a 12 to fix all 3.
Oh, it's an auto
Or
med.
2.
12 times. It's times 2 anyway, so. 19.
Okay.
19 and 18 for the both of them.
Okay. And, rest of you are alright. But let's do, both of you do for an encounter check during the day while he's doing this. 3, and then you, Bill, you pull 1 because he's busy working.
6.
Okay, now, we have lost 1 porter. Who's carrying their stuff?
Can be carried with me if they want.
Okay, then you will need a 12 strength check for every space we go, which you can only go 1 more space this day anyways.
16 for that's for the up-and-coming space.
Okay, because then you guys are, because you're also in water and all this shit for the next day's travel, plus you already spent the first part of the day with what he was doing. So, we have, let me check my map here. 1, we're just here this time. Okay. Now what you do see is over here, start seeing some mountains forming on one side of your guys' route. It's jungle everywhere, and it's rough terrain. The only thing that's making it decent is because the trail you're finding. Now, Schwaz can also check. Someone needs to get a 18 on your perception check to refine the road after all this shit that had happened. It's also why they won't hopefully be able to find it. Did you find it?
Why don't you try?
18 perception. 5 plus your perception.
6.
Okay.
I got a 7 in perception, so...
And who did the last daily check for the weather? He did. It's his fault.
Blame me.
He summoned the storms.
22.
Okay. You found the road. Amongst all the guys, had to pull up some stuff and everything. It's like actually overgrown a little bit. You pull for the daily event because his was no fun.
3.
No fun for me. 3. After the bad storm, the next day came out looking rather nice. Dried up because you've already traveled a day since then, so it should be a good day, 2 days, or 2 space travel day. So first would be for the travel, be the one for you. What you get? 2. That's nothing, which is all you want right now. And Bill, you get for the next part of the day. Don't kill him yet.
An ace.
An ace. Ooh. So far, so good. Who's on guard tonight?
I'll do it.
You'll do it? You're healed by now? Well, you couldn't heal last time, so...
I've only got 2 points left.
But you had a... Do a medic, I'll give you 1 more back. Basically, the only thing is, like, the actual little... the Band-Aids left over.
15.
15. Here's my water. Okay. You're just down 1 point then. Now I'm going to need you to draw a card. I should have been doing this earlier, but I forgot. Tell me if you're pulling an encounter card. Okay, you're good so far. You have a wound out in the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a chance of getting an infection pretty easily. So you have to check. And that's also why the healing's been half. It's because you are out in the jungle and it's really... You're not resting in... You're not setting up a medical tent. tent stuff is there, but no one's setting it up because you don't want to take the extra time, I guess. But they didn't need it, and it'd be you the ones because they're not doctors. You want them setting them out.
I figured that
It'd be in the river.
I figured just my tent would be the medical tent because I'm the doctor.
Well, that's what I was into it. You could do it.
That's what I was under the assumption is that my tent was the medical tent.
Yeah, but then I guess you found out there was a box of stuff of like storage stuff for that, including cocaine. There's more. I mentioned earlier. I mentioned at the beginning. And everyone's just setting up their tents. They're not going to set the medical tent. You could ask them to do it, especially when there's injured people. But they're just used to come to your tent instead.
Mm-hmm.
You just combine the two.
Pretty much.
You take a corner of the tent, you lay down your mosquito netting from there. This is where I live. Go away. I don't see you. It's not 3. Do you have to have an assistant, someone to take your appointments? Doctors can't work without someone to take the appointments. Just right on the other side of the net.
No, in this instance.
I want to talk to you, doctor. No, can't. My secretary. No. Just being a total dick. No,
No, go talk to Madam Zelda. She'll schedule your
You're on
appointment.
guard.
30 years later.
Draw an encounter check for the night's evening check.
Ace.
Ace. Ooh, good job. But also make a perception check.
11.
Okay. It's more of a feeling you have that there's just like something's not right. You don't see anyone, but you got that feeling that you're being watched.
Damn it, Garrett, stop watching me.
Oh, I gotta change this number. I wrote it with there being more players here.
Garrett, you pervert.
Okay. Let me check on the sneaking creatures. 3, 4.
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
10 with stealth. Go ahead. Actually, it's a 15. 15. You need a 15 on your perception to hear something trying to sneak up on you.
Great. But I don't have anything to...
It would be a sound, probably. Sight, maybe.
Yeah. 9.
I already used up all your good cards.
Right? That was
Okay.
a horribly shuffled deck.
Give me your, first of all, because we're attacking from sneaking in, let's go with your critical.
21.
21, 4. 5, 6, 7. No. Damn it. That was 21? Oh, what was
21.
So I have a 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. No, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So he misses you, but it's close. It would have been a hit if he wasn't hiding behind a tree. A dart. Whew. Matter of fact, I'm going to go again. Hits the tent. It hit the screen, got stuck. It's like they thought it was an opening. No. So, someone's firing darts at you.
is it me they gotta shoot at?
They
like you.
They know I'm the doctor?
They
Could be.
like you.
Maybe you're
They
the
like
shaman.
You.
You're the shaman.
It's like they think you're the leader or
Do
something.
you take cover? Do you like stay out in the open? Do you let them know that you're shooting at them or they're shooting at you? Do you just turn around and
I
shoot
let
at them?
people know that somebody's shooting at me.
Okay, you two do a perception of 11. We'll assume he's loud. No?
14.
You hear him. He's like a native shooting at me. Headhunters. Oh.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. I will say I'm going to go on a Joker. They weren't that great at cards anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh? Did you figure yourself? What's going on?
No, I'm not mounting and fisting old women.
Okay.
Or silver fox and trying to fuck mermaids.
You got. It's just a question. He wants to know where the hole goes.
Gargoyles?
Yeah, there's gargoyles too.
Yeah, the other character.
Your eyes are swollen.
I don't feel it.
Okay.
How about you drop your attitude right now
Oh,
before
no,
I end it?
I was agreeing with you. I understand from that.
You can feel it. Well, maybe you should have used some eye drops or some more.
I've done it twice.
Oh, okay.
Allergic reaction to something?
Onions.
Speed.
That's not an allergic reaction.
No, it's just
15.
He didn't wash his hands before he touched his face.
Oh!
7.
Oh,
Yo,
no.
that's the main thing I learned from the pandemic.
No, I was
I really
cutting
love
them.
touching my face.
A lot of would spray.
Oh, God.
I have these glasses on. I'm going to use the safety glasses.
You guys will need to beat a speed 15 to go before I do.
All this? Or
Yes.
You're not there. You
Damn
didn't
it,
wake
Joker.
up. He didn't wake up. He's sleeping through it.
15.
You get to go first. You see?
11.
Oh. Actually looks like 6 natives
Damn you,
Headhunters.
Devin.
are moving in. You got a Joker, huh?
No. I have to shuffle them again.
Yeah, well,
The Joker took the rest of my cards.
there you go. It's my job. I feel like I've done what I was supposed to do. You go first. Their to hit is 8 and 16. I would say the 2 that have already fired are charging in. They're using the blowguns are also spears.
I'm gonna shoot.
Shoot one of the 2 running in.
Yep.
Okay.
10 with a damage of 10. I feel like taking a nap. Don't you be nodding your head at me because you slept all day.
not all day.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you shot 2. Well, what did I say 2? You shot 1, right? Yeah. What am I thinking? Oh, it's because I was thinking of him, maybe. You shot 1. Hurt him. So I will fire at. Those cards all suck. Well, wait. Yeah. Oh, desperation. Let's see. I have a. What's to hit you?
9 and 19.
Well, you got the Joker.
Yep, I did.
I'm just gonna go take a cat nap.
Just pass out right now. But did you need anyone going with you to take him back in?
Did you want to go with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone's always just making sure. Would you like me to make food for you when you get back?
My kickstart.
Oh, yeah. You have a kickstart, and you actually have 2 of those other drinks, dear. I found one in that bag. Right here. It's right here next to your other one. So, for 5, the fiery darts you get 2 of them are. And 5, 13. Does that hit you?
9 and 19.
Okay? No, because they're firing from a range. So they need a crit to hit you within the... So you're alright. They missed you with both the darts. Next round they'll be charging with spears though. You have 2 coming at you with spears. So what's your attack or defense?
11, 21.
Okay, so spears 5, 15. And the other one 6, 7, 10. The other one missed, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
15 would just hits though. What was it? 15? It's diamonds. Diamonds on the spear. 6 points damage.
4 points.
Okay. Now it's your guys' turns. Shoot, stab, scream.
What's their crit?
Their crits are 16. It's all tribesmen. There's
15 with
no.
a damage of 10.
Ooh. Shot the one you already hit before?
Yep.
Then he is dead.
You guys try and wake me up.
Why?
Give you a hand.
How about you make a perception check?
Why do we have to try to wake you up?
They were
You
yelled,
said their
remember?
defense is
6,
8 and 16.
15.
14.
14? What'd I say you had to have? You make it?
12.
Okay. Well, there's a reason he's checking. He's not checking for the ones you guys are dealing with. He's dealing with the 2 that snuck into his sleeping area. Trying to kill him. You wake up, looking up, and there's 2 headhunters there. And, it looks like they, are carrying some, like, rope and that. So, I need a spade check, or they're going to start...
A spade check?
A spade.
Speed.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You beat a 13 speed, or I start tying you up.
What? What?
Speed.
Speed.
It's
got a Y.
17.
Okay, so...
only if you're Arrow's sidekick do you have a Y in that name. In that.
Speed.
Speedy. You know, the equivalent of Robin. Over the bow.
Oh, he's got me.
Everybody argues that so much. The only main difference between the 2
He's a
is...
psychic. That's why he's in the Young Justice.
Yeah, but the argument they all have is just because one uses a freaking bow staff and the other uses a bow. They're both identical to each other.
You can throw it.
Would you be mad if I went to the... if I was playing when you got down?
Well, think you can make it till we finish this combat? Then we'll put you as an NPC after that?
That's fine.
Okay.
Because before I even drive your ass to work, I'm gonna fucking need to close my eyes for at least 20 minutes.
Okay. So we have You may attack. You got 2 people standing next to you. You can use your martial arts. You don't have a gun on you. You may have like a handgun nearby, but you have to reach for it. Like,
What about my sword?
would you sleep with these things?
I always did when I was in the military. Knife
No,
and a
weirdo.
You never know what's going to show up in your bed.
Exactly.
Regardless, whatever it is, you're gonna have to spend
Might
1
be
round
your
grabbing
lieutenant.
it if it's a weapon.
Or you could be like Devin's dad. Vietnam.
Even before everything starts.
Alright, so off of my, I gotta go for my what?
It's up to you. You can go martial arts attack now, or you can go for a weapon.
Alright, go martial arts.
Okay. What's your martial arts?
It says Mark 8 and 8.
Okay, you have an 8 in it.
Wasn't your dad in the MASH unit where it was like built on the tunnels?
Yeah.
Yeah. His dad had people.
Trapdoor spiders?
No. Vietnamese.
No, that's what
Yeah.
they coined them as,
Oh, well.
trapdoor
Yeah.
spiders, due to the freaking fact that they would
He-
do that. Yeah!
He had people coming up missing around him.
In his tent, where there'd be 4 people put, and like someone would go AWOL.
Yeah.
At least, what, every other night?
Yeah, or happen often enough. But my dad thought the reason he survived is because he was too stupid. He didn't know his job. If they killed him, they would have replaced him with a usable. He also lied about his age.
By the way, I'm ready for my attack stuff too. That, you know,
What was it? What'd you get?
It's an 8.
8 plus.
Plus 9.
17. 17.
Diamond.
8, 16. It would be a critical. Diamond.
Yep.
Strength. What's your strength?
My strength is an 8.
8 times 2 is 16 points. I think we can say that one of the guys that you were with just died.
I kicked him in the face.
Punch him, whatever.
You popped his balls right out through his throat.
Reached into his balls and just squished them.
No, he kicked him in the balls and they popped out through his throat.
And he looked like Thanos right before dying. Symbol for Thanos, grabbing your chin bones.
Yeah.
I was in.
all of a sudden, for some, I don't know what, but I thought of Men in Black. Okay, he's a bald chinian.
Oh yeah.
Poof!
But that was the description in sign language when they did Thanos, the girl in Eternals. Okay, so we're back to you. You've been attacked. You may now take an action. 2 people with spears is trying to stab you. One stabbed you.
Shot one with 18,
Okay.
and the other for 17 with 17, and that would be 20 and 10.
Okay. They both died. Right? 20 and 10. No. Sorry.
One died, the other one didn't.
Yeah, one's got 2 points left. Okay. Now, your turn, Zelda. If you can kill, you got 1 on you, I think, right? Then you can go. And she turns around and goes back to bed. Fuck this.
18 with damage of...
So that would be a times 2.
With damage of 10.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. He's got 2 points left. Remember, it was 12.
Come on now, that ain't even bullshit. That's horseshit.
Should have done more damage. Someone else could kill yours, maybe. Well, and I got 1 attack against you with a 6, 7, 8 missed, and 1 on you. I'm using my 6, a 5, 6, 7. Missed. Okay, and then you, I have 1. We're trying to hurry it up. 3,
He always tries to fight back though right after he gets hit.
7, 8, 15. Hit you?
On my defense,
Yeah, what's your defense?
9 and 18.
Okay, you got hit. You got hit.
Ow.
Because you've been talking schmack.
You took 6 points damage minus whatever your defense rating is. It's just a spear.
I can see that.
Alright.
Okay,
See? When I did that video, it was a warning.
so Mike, your attack. We're gonna go around.
8.
8.
Is it hit?
It hits.
7.
7 points damage?
Yep.
Okay, he dies.
Woohoo!
What do you do about the other one?
I already killed him.
Well, you killed the one, yeah. She's got so much she's fighting. What'd you get?
What's the crit?
16.
He takes 20 damage.
Okay, he dies. The last one left is Bill.
And
18.
You can go.
I'll set my alarm for 20 minutes.
Okay.
8, 12.
I'm just gonna.
12.
Over and use you for weapons.
Okay, fine.
12.
Fine.
Use you for your weapons.
You want to use my cards too?
Sure, why not?
3.
Keep the difference.
Here.
This way you're still part of it.
You're like Blake. You're just an NPC now.
But there.
And what?
You wanna go check it out?
Let's see. 12.
Oh, that's
And
I'll take
Oh, your
that
martial
again.
arts? What suit?
It's a club.
Club? What's your strength?
Don't fall.
8.
So it's 5. Okay. You should have been 12, so 5. Not 10 to start with. Okay. What do you do?
Take the spear out of me.
Okay. Probably a good idea. Except for, well, actually, they already did when they stabbed you, that they pulled it out.
Is there anybody left?
There's some stuff going on in a tent over there.
Yeah, my place.
I'll try to move over to there.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 speed. Beat that.
16.
Okay. You can do something because he does not expect it. It's a surprise attack.
I can use as much help as I can get.
8 and 16.
Ooh, shit. And if this is a sneak attack and I hit, it's 1 suit higher. You said 8 and 16. That's 6. 14.
Moved it up.
And that is a 10 damage.
So is that after you moved it up?
Yeah.
And then after you doubled it? Or what'd you get to hit?
15.
Okay, no, you just do regular damage. So
Yeah,
10.
So it's 10.
Well, he only had 7. Yeah.
So you killed it.
He did.
Well, he
Killed-
only had 7 left?
Yes.
If it hadn't been a sneak attack, he still would have died. I got hearts.
So,
Kick his ass.
shut him from behind. Die. What kind of coward shoots people from behind? The doctor. That's what I'm. Doctors. That's how we live.
So how many doctors?
6 dead headhunters in your camp. No other hunters this time. These were just them.
I'm gonna look around and see who's got how many blow darts and how many darts left around on the dead bodies.
You had to use one. There's probably well, actually, There's only 2 darts in one, because each of them only had 1 dart.
Mm,
And 4 darts already been fired, and your guys snuck in the tent and attacked you, so they still have darts left.
I'm gonna look around and see if they have how many they got in there. Each one of those 2.
Hmm?
How many darts do they got each?
1,
1 each.
yes.
Okay.
Then they attacked with the blowgun as a spear.
Okay. Well,
They literally use the blow darts first,
yeah,
and if they take you out in one shot,
yeah. They didn't get me. So.
Well, they walked in on you, so they didn't have to use their blow darts. That's the reason they have some.
So they got 2 left. I'll grab a dart, those 2 darts, and the blow dart.
Okay.
Put that right here.
There it is.
2 darts.
dude, you realize we could probably sell that to a museum?
1.
There's the blowgun and the damage. Then also the dart you have is poisoned.
Yeah,
So-
Ferrari.
Yeah. Instant effects is it does the same damage twice,
Right there.
and then you get to start resisting or damaging yourself after that point.
Plus 4.
And no healing occurs until they've gotten it out of you.
Versus.
And if they don't get it out, you're dead.
Probably. Probably. You guys are like super powerful people compared to normal humans. You're like Captain Midnight or what was it? Commander Cody. He had the little helmet. You could fly through the air. Doc Samson. That'd be the closest comparison, which was the original Batman. So, you guys have the next day. We'll go ahead and do another day's travel. What time is it?
8:47.
Okay. Who wants to pull for the daily general event?
3.
Good. Low number. Now, Bill,
Yes.
pull for the next day's travel.
5.
Okay. You guys were heading forward when you found a bunch of trees have fallen down over the road. What do you guys wish to do?
Well,
We can try clearing it.
Strength check. 12.
15.
Okay. You guys spend a turn clearing it all out. And then you may continue on. So one more check for the rest of this day, Mike.
7.
Okay. You guys have lost the road.
far out.
Basically, when you were digging up all the trees and this shit like that, and then you realize, somewhere you lost the road. You don't see it. You're not sure where it is.
Take a perception and try to find it.
Yes. Minimum 14 to at least find it this day.
14.
Okay. So you found the road. You guys didn't move very far this day. About half a space.
At least we were
And the
able to
reason why you didn't find it is it actually looks like it's curved. It's heading along the edge of the mountains. So that's probably why you guys couldn't find it for a while. You went straight forward after cutting the trees. Found out the road didn't. So you had to track it back a little bit. Found it curved on you. And then you said camp. Who wants to watch for camp? Counter
I
check.
will.
Okay.
5.
Because I also got a medical myself for the,
Do it. Do it now.
that's here. 12, 13, 14, 16, 17.
Okay. Ah, 3 points good. Because you're in the freaking jungle. And also, while you're at it, make a check for your wounds. See if anything got worse. Encounter check, basically. Bad encounter means things. Diseases. Ickies. Ace. Kept it pretty clean.
Yeah. Don't want to catch anything.
He cleans it all the time. Because he's washing it. No.
It's for the infection.
Is it a scan? Got into it? We'll see. Okay. Check for the night's encounters. We have the next day. So go ahead and do a daily. Is it you now?
Yep.
8. We got heavy rains. Not storm. Heavy rains.
Yeah, I remember.
We'll see how bad of heavy rains. 5. It'll cut your speed in half. If you want to try to proceed. If you stay in this location, we'll draw another encounter check.
Mike.
How do you stand upon this, Mike? 2! He wants to give up 2 points of karma.
Wrong game.
I will add it to my game. And the only way to rebuild karma is by buying me hot dogs. Karma, otherwise known as bribing the Grandmaster. How else do you account for unknown reasons your character would succeed at nothing? Okay.
All of a sudden, just give him like 30 hot dogs, you get 30 karma.
Oh, I'd give you at least 5 for each. Come on. Well, that's it. You just were they uncooked?
Nah, I'd probably be the smart ass, find a 7-Eleven and get the frickin' Burger Bite dogs for you.
Good, yeah.
10 for you for each one!
14. No, that's what I would count as 5 points. That's what I would expect. Anything less than that, just goes downhill from there.
God.
So, do you proceed into the rains, or do you hold back?
Should we go or stop?
Hold back, because if we
Should
keep
you
going...
stay or should you go?
You're right. If we keep going, we're going to lose morale.
Yeah.
Okay. Pull encounter checks, both of you. Ace. 2. You guys are working together against me.
Maybe.
Yeah, actually, that's your jobs. So, you guys camped out there. Had no encounters. Probably the rain helped cut it down. Next day, who wants to make the daily check? 1. It's a nice day. Beautiful day. Good day to die. First travel encounter pull, which will be you after you get your cards back in your hand, but they both belong. Did you do 1 or 2?
I don't know. 1.
Okay. So there's still 1 left to poison you. In your next draw.
A 9.
For the daily event.
Oops, didn't. One more.
Okay. Both of you guys make endurance checks.
6.
What's your endurance? Add them together.
13. Or no. 12. Yeah, 13.
Okay.
That's right. First time.
$15.
15. Okay. Now, I have 2 more. Who wants to roll for the daughter and who wants to roll for the old man?
I'll do for daughter.
Okay. Her endurance is 6.
6 and 8 is 14.
Okay. Now for the old man. His endurance is 4. He's an old man. What do you expect?
10.
10.
What's his endurance?
Yeah, it is 10.
His total number after we've added.
Oh, wow.
So,
What did he need?
11.
He ran into something, didn't he?
Yeah. He's sick this morning.
Take a look at him.
Okay. Make a roll. I will write down the magic roll number here. Okay. Well, I'll give you a little bit. No, actually, no one has. Okay, so you're go.
18.
You have diagnosis, right?
That is one I do not have. I don't. No.
Huh? Isn't there something for one I mentioned, like, do you have any, like, germ-related or abilities to, or disease-related abilities?
All I've got is first aid and long term.
Okay.
Because
What kind of doctor are you?
Well, I was gonna see what other ones I could get after this, and then get like 2 or 3 of them because I'm gonna have a lot of freaking points to spend after this. I have a lot of journals I'm gonna need to read.
Old man's sick, but you're not sure what he has. If you can come up with some good questions to help wear it down, I'll let you try some stuff out.
Technically, can I use science to narrow it down a little bit?
No, you can use ideas. Like, what are you testing for? You've already tried basically what you knew. Now you can try to come up with things that might be signs.
Okay, is he running a fever?
Yes.
Yellow eyes.
1.
Shortness of breath.
Yeah, but he gets that every once in a while.
Shallow breathing.
Yeah, that comes with a shortness of breath occasionally.
Just double checking on that one, because you never know. He might have shallow breathing now and may not have.
Congestion. There's shallow breathing because there's, like, moisture in his lungs.
Fever, 1 yellow eye.
Yeah, one looks ucky, the other one not as much.
Clogged sinuses. Kind of.
Well, yeah, he has a bit of congestion.
Raspy cough, raspy voice.
Except when he swallows for a little bit, and he'll be
Sore
alright for a
throat.
little bit. Yeah.
Sore throat. Dang, what known diseases would that be? Especially in this time frame. The only thing it could be is maybe yellow fever, but I doubt that at the moment.
Did he have a really heavy fever?
Whatever. He had the same thing that was bugging Blake earlier.
Crap. That's the same damn thing.
What did he have?
Blake caught a dose of yellow fever.
Oh, God.
He's got the same, and the doc's got the same thing.
And you can
So-
try just about anything on
I'm gonna start hitting him with that long-term treatment for yellow fever then.
Okay. Go ahead. Do you guys stay put for the day?
Yeah.
He can move, but he's not moving on his own volition.
So he has to be carried. So that means,
Yeah.
but if he carries someone carries him, they got to put down stuff. He's already. Oh wait, you haven't been making your roll per day. Next time I'll have to check that. Remember, you're carrying extra goods.
22.
Okay.
Long-term care.
Basically, get him some broths and stuff. Try to get things. Checking. You could have also mentioned you could have checked for bites.
Yeah, but once you said it was kind of what Blake was having an issue with at one point, that was the only
Yeah.
thing that he caught.
So, pretty sure if you'd checked on bites, you would probably known that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Rat bites. No. Boobos under the armpits. Bury the old man quick. Put on no tit. You are now. Shut up.
It's 9:01.
Okay. Well, you guys don't get a break until you get around that mountain pass. So, that was, but you're taking care of the doctor right now.
Yeah.
Do you guys remain for the day?
I'd say let's do it. Let's keep him.
Okay, then I'm going to need 3 encounter cards for the parts of the day.
3.
Okay, 1 more, and 2 more actually,
Ace.
and 1 more.
9.
Okay, things kept fairly calm. Let's try a daily event for the next morning.
Ace.
Okay, nice day. Try a medical check.
On him? Yeah. 18.
Okay. He seems to be recovering, but it's still going to take a while. Okay. No one knows where this place is, so you don't know how far you're going to have to go. But I'll be nice to you guys and tell you you're possibly within, if you get 2 clear days travel, you can get there. The road ends at it, so.
Well, let's keep going.
Okay.
He's good enough, but every time we stop, he needs to be checked.
If I, on his turn, basically every time we finish part of the, first, okay, who's first? First day's travel, terrain effect.
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I thought I already. Oh no, yeah, you are terrain.
Ace.
8 or 8?
Ace.
Good. Okay. Good for him. He didn't have any churn in his event. Now you for the next part of the day.
3.
Okay.
And strength check for me.
Yep.
18.
Okay. And next part of the day. Was it the terrain effect? Who did that? Who did the last one?
He did the terrain effect.
Okay, so you do another terrain effect for this part of the day?
2.
Okay. Old man, 4. He's doing fine. Is that enough for you? We're about to take a break soon. What did we just check? The terrain effect?
Yeah, you checked him.
Okay.
There's no turn in him. Then it would go.
Sounds.
Aliens!
Terrain effect?
Yeah.
So the second part?
Your turn this time.
King.
What?
King.
King. King's not a good one.
It's not.
What suit?
Heart.
Okay. Draw a card for me.
2.
Okay. You guys go in, and who wants to guard for tonight? I already have that check.
I will.
Okay.
Oh, let me do it.
You do medical check and stuff. How'd the encounter check go?
10.
Okay.
12. 20. For the doc.
Okay.
Why are there balls?
Well, God decided men should have balls. What are they?
Golf balls.
I don't have a clue. I don't have a freaking clue.
Were you using a baseball bat and shooting those things out into the water? Or a
And
slingshot?
what you guys found out,
They're not yours.
his encounter check came out to 2 days of food is missing. You've had supplies disappear.
Crap.
But you're in a camp. Are you alright? Okay. Because we're about to take a break soon.
Okay.
You guys camped here. We did an encounter check already. You did a medical check. Oh, the old man caught malaria while you were asleep.
Did you have fun playing?
Actually, we didn't even have to use you yet.
Well, fuck you guys.
We actually did not have to use you yet.
Well, if you were
That
there,
didn't
you would have to
sound
roll,
right.
but
You know that.
Yeah, I know.
I would have
Dirty
come up with usual
buttons.
things.
Dirty buttons.
So, next day. Oh wait, overnight for the old man. Still doesn't have a face card yet. Oh no, he dies tomorrow.
If I help it.
Or you make me pull a card for something and it gets
What? He has what?
malaria.
I've already medicaled him a couple of times.
But it takes how long it took? Remember?
Long-term care.
I've been doing that.
Yeah.
Because I have that.
Surgery.
Do you have diagnosis?
I have poison and antidote.
That wouldn't help.
Yeah.
He wasn't. Well, I guess you could say he was poisoned by the.
I have
bugs.
medicine at
Yeah.
4.
You could have used that. He didn't have diagnosis, which is the one you need. It's the only other one you guys haven't mentioned yet.
Yeah.
Which you walk into a situation and diagnose.
And it's one of the ones off the chart that I can't get that goes along with medical.
I have naturalist.
Trust me, diagnosis is one I'm going to get.
Next day, we'll start you with a client with a team or day check.
Oh, I'm not jumping back
Okay.
in yet. I'm.
Okay, you
Okay.
pull for terrain. There was no thing going on today.
6.
Okay,
I what?
you can't find the road. The road has disappeared.
Are you kidding me? Bill would get fucking thrown up against the wall.
What do you guys do?
Just the water.
What do you guys do?
Gotta hunt for the road again.
Okay, perception checks 14.
Perception.
14.
Okay, you find one of the stones.
14.
Well, the road's basically not as good condition as it used to be. So you go ahead and pull for the terrain event for this day for you, Mike.
Four.
No event. Check card for encounter for overnight.
6.
Okay. Next morning. Go ahead.
For
General event. Daily event. Weather, things like that. Storms. Explosives.
3.
Good. And then can we get 2 days travel events? Or are you going to break the road again?
7.
You broke
9.
the road. Well. Okay. First, let's look for the road.
We'll hold up on that 9.
We lost. Well, yeah, I know what it is. It's where you lead to if you guys don't find the road. Perception check 14s, the two of you.
Perception.
Yep.
6. You need a what?
14.
You need an 8 to do that.
Got it.
And 7, which gives me a 14.
Okay, you find the road. But in the process of finding the road, you need well, you want to pull the, it'd be a 14 perception check to see if you notice something. A trap. Nature's trap.
16.
Okay. The area ahead is apparently you step down and it seems to give away. Now, dealing with the jungles, what could seem to be a road or ground can sometimes end up being trees, branches, and shit. Because it's also this is a hilly, you're near the mountains, so well, you should keep losing the road too. Part of it's worn out easier, worn down. Hello. What do you do about this?
I let everybody know. And I kind of,
Two things that I'm checking on. Uh-oh, I'm going to run out of cards. You're lucky. Okay. Now I got to check my card. Well, that was the queen I was going to use to make the old man die. Or just save it. I could have chosen not to do it and saved it.
forced his hand.
Okay. What? It did lead to, because I was seeing if there was any accidents. 5 is... Oh no, hard. I need, well, one of the porters slides in as he's walking around. One person may attempt to save him.
What would we need?
I will tell you after you agree to be the one. It's quicksand that he's falling into, so you'll need strength to get him out. And then perception, because we don't have luck in this game, to not stand in a spot that you fall into.
13 for strength.
Okay, well I guess you're the one trying.
17 for perception.
Okay. You pull him out. If I get a face card, he lost some goods. Nope. Everything was good, well tied on. Ah! And you guys didn't get far that day. Next day.
My phone is loud.
Just a wee bit.
It's a new phone. It's her birthday phone.
Christmas
phone from your grandma. Going for general event for the day?
Joker.
Joker's a face card. This area is just rough terrain. What suit?
No suit. It was a Joker.
Oh, it's a Joker. Okay, sorry, I was thinking Jack.
Because Bill gets him confused all the time.
They start with a J.
He calls Jacks Jokers and Jokers Jacks.
Mm-hmm.
Jack off Joker.
And yes, I feel better after that one.
Okay.
Cool.
4.
Still need a car. 4?
I have a car. It's outside.
It's a van. Liar.
Bill's gonna get hit now.
What did I do?
Because I hit back and you don't.
I don't live here. I'm just here to game.
You're not an easy target.
Oh, he's I don't think it's hard to miss him.
Oh.
She'd have the same reach with that thing.
She can cup his nipple.
No.
Take a picture. Send it to.
Throw a dice.
Yeah, you probably get.
Bye.
Hey, stop it! You could get me monetarily blocked.
No, you just became demonetized. That's all.
Okay. You did the event. Now you do the first travel. I need a low number for the first part of the travel. It's getting hard to travel up here, apparently. You guys keep screwing up. Hey, don't look.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna.
Give my balls back.
Alright,
We throw the greatest balls of them all.
So we need to go where?
Oh, walk.
We need
You
to
guys
walk.
are walking.
Great balls of fire.
You guys keep like running into weird shit because this area has probably not been used for a long time. You're actually having to chop through some more stuff and that. You keep losing the road.
My ball!
Do your travel. The travel check.
7.
7.
Look, I have my own balls in my hand.
Road disappeared.
Oh shit.
Can you grip them?
Road's lost.
God damn it.
You guys keep having to chop through new stuff.
No, I can't. They're too slippery.
That just sounded wrong.
She's a squirter.
Oh. Oh.
I'll put my balls away now.
Do you guys want to look for the road? Or you
Yeah.
stand here and do nothing?
17.
Okay. You found the road. Now do your terrain check to see if you can still pull out another space out of this. 4. Okay. And through cutting and tearing down the jungle and trying to find the road and slowly following it, you came to an area where, like the mountains, you're right at the edge of the mountains, but there's a space that this road leads to that you can enter between the mountains and the rocks. But it's also a nice spot for an ambush.
Yeah.
Don't they just say that's a surprise nowadays?
Surprise both sex.
Sodomy.
I'm going to run on the sides over there and see if I can see anybody around that area for
Do you have any climbing ability or something?
No, he does not.
give me a second.
If not, you may use
Grappling.
Grappling?
That is not climbing.
That's wrestling.
Adventure, wilderness. Actually, athletics.
We'll do it.
I got athletics, climbing.
Yep, there it is.
Wow, and it's that's a 2, so it'd be
With
4.
a 4.
4.
Okay, go ahead and do a climbing. You have a 4, you need an 8.
2, let's see, that's 2,
That's
3, 4, 5. 8 would be.
It makes it.
Yeah.
Get that mouse out of there. That's smaller than our mice.
Ah, the tampon's out.
So,
And you hear a thud.
you climbed up there.
Thank
Look
you.
around. No, you don't see. The whole area looks pretty like, the jungle's pretty thick here. You guys
What?
almost had to chop your way in. Almost, it seems like a cave entrance, but it's actually 2 trees that are like.
Yeah.
And climbing up the rocks on the side, you kind of see over and make a perception check.
Perception. 11.
Okay. You see,
Slenderman!
the area kind of apparently on the inside drops. Like it goes up so far, and then it goes down into a valley, and you can walk around both sides. But you don't see anything yet.
Okay. Now I'm going to keep.
Make an encounter check. You walked away. Is it a face card? Nope,
No.
It's a 2. You're all right. But see, you walked away with the group, so there could be a tiger watching you.
No.
From India.
It just wants to love you with its teeth.
No.
Yes.
No hickeys.
No, you do that with Vikings. Yeah.
So, back on
It's
with
a no
this.
adventure.
Let's just say I don't want
We-
tigers hickeys.
Can actually everyone roll an encounter check. Pull encounter card.
Nope.
We're all good. You may now proceed into an area that you go around the valley that drops down.
Mhm.
It's kind of like looks similar to Machu
Picchu.
Did layers
Picchu?
of like farming areas, but it's kind of overgrown now. But there's a big open like area where it looks like there's remnants of a town. It's not all there. None of it's like completely there. It's been a long time. But, and we will call this break time.
Alright.
So, everyone, go take your breaks. We'll come back in because I gotta change the mapping space anyway. So. No, I just gotta pretty much erase that. Which probably means I'm gonna need to take that oil marker to the thing to it. No, maybe not. So it's pretty bad.
Damn it, quit fucking the table!
No one's watching it, damn it. So, okay. I actually have a map.
I laid down and I passed the fuck out.
Good. You need it. You were tiled. I just need to find. So I was going to draw it out, but I ain't going to do it. I'm going to just put out.
Matt and I had a Guido laying on my head.
It's good for you. Makes you feel loved.
Her butt was here. The rest of her was here. She's like, go to sleep now. Yeah. Yeah. What?
This would be perfect for Devin.
Yeah, show.
Wait for it.
Yeah, show.
Cover the top.
So you show it
Then
section
boom.
by section?
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty freaking cool.
Now I could just frickin' rock over there and print it off, but I had it sitting here, like everything else. That's maps to get here. That's a dock and the daughter.
When you're done, I'll make my lunch.
Okay.
Or you can make it after game.
Yeah, could do that too.
Let me just find this damn map.
Do that.
There it is.
He said it ain't gonna take me but a couple of minutes.
Put it.
That's fucking gross.
What?
Lickable TV screens that you can taste, developed in Japan.
butthole.
Is he gonna do that?
That ain't gonna work. It's too freaking tiny.
Mike, I found a dog for you.
Oh, good.
So I go this way.
He's just a puppy.
He's just a puppy right there. God damn, I wonder how big he's gonna get.
He's just a puppy.
Imagine how big that dog is gonna be.
Can we say?
Yeah, it'll probably be as big as a damn horse.
You can't do horse sounds.
Not very well. Definitely not. My nose is plugged up.
Yeah, as I was waking up, I thought you guys were talking about Bill being sick. I was gonna storm out here and be like, "Oh hell no, motherfucker, you're going to work."
Oh, I'm going to work no matter what.
Actually, if you're sick, you gotta stay home.
I just got a plugged up nose.
Doesn't sound like it because you can breathe through your nose, so it's not plugged up.
Okay. Except for I should use purple on that, but that's alright.
Rain.
Maybe it looks all different
Did you just say you have no brain?
Purple rain.
No, it's only
there.
because I
Purple
have no brain.
stain, purple stain.
Or sounded like you said purple brain.
That'd be an interesting one. Purple brain.
Did you notice what happened to the royal crown? You know, Andrew, the man formerly known as Prince. He lost. Which I agree with him. He pretty much says that the time of royalty is way past over. So he's ousted from the family. But they have other issues to deal with too.
He basically doesn't give a rat's ass, does he?
Nope. It's well, they were already having to cut down the family size somewhat because the families doesn't have the money to support what it used to do. Will everyone do their moving around? Well, let me see here.
Okay. They actually, what the fuck?
Well,
I'll go for something easy to snack on. Okay. I will let people move around. I'm blocking everything until then. Go ahead and get your coffee and everything.
Outside for a bit? You wish to go?
Wait for him to get his coffee.
you can get through.
Slap him in the ass.
There's some stuffed white book.
Fart, little.
I don't have to at the moment. Otherwise I probably would have.
Oh. And again, Devin, thank you for letting me go take my. I wouldn't have been able to drive until the one straight.
Power.
Where's this? Where's the other one? Oh, right there. I can make my lunch real quick. Yuck, onions.
Well, it don't have any onions.
Actually, you do.
I know I do, but they don't have any.
No, I don't want them. Trust me. I gotta see a lot of them today.
have to just listen to you make a sandwich.
Alexa, if 2020 was Jumanji, 2021 is the Oregon Trail, what's next?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Fuck you!
Now try asking.
You.
I heard.
You ask her.
She's pissed off.
She's pissed off at me. Damn.
Swearing, I heard her
She
swear.
don't like you at the moment.
You ask her.
You, Ben. You pissed her off.
Alexa, I love you!
Thanks for saying I love
Alexa,
you.
stop!
That was hilarious.
Could be worse.
Alexa, fire phasers.
Okay, firing phasers. Pew pew.
Let me know when you're done in there.
Almost. Ow!
Don't hit your head on the refrigerator. It didn't do anything to you.
Ow!
We're gonna knock some sense into the phone out.
Never happened.
My refrigerator doesn't have superpowers.
But it's thicker than my skull.
Yeah, well, you know.
At least you didn't knock yourself out.
I've done that before.
can't hear pictures. Oh, you know what all I hear? Yeah, Bill, you can't hear pictures.
Yes, yeah.
So, looking in here, the main part of the jungle is more out here. That's a crap again. You pissed me off the last time. Go trash can. You enjoy it. Jungle. But when you get in here, it's more worn down. You can see over things. You can see like this path. You've been following this road, enters in, and then splits off in two directions. One, it heads towards some more hills, looks like, kind of cuts into them a bit. The other one heads into between two big, it's hard to tell at this point what they are. Could be rock walls, could be anything. So,
I think we should check that.
Oh, you do.
he wants to go check the direction where that's the road disappears into like a hedge. You don't know if it's solid or not from this direction. It's, vines and shit cover it up. Or you go the other way and see where that goes. Which way you guys want to make a choice? I won't.
Well, I'd say let's go into the one that actually takes us into the city.
Going this way, over here. Okay. In actuality, as you're going along, everyone make perception checks.
9.
11.
Perception. No, so it's 9. 15.
Okay.
But I forgot to put them together.
17.
Okay. Well, I will now, because you guys kind of entered the area a little bit. Just to piss everything off. Because you've kind of entered the area, which is described. That page up here. There it is.
And there it goes.
Whee!
That door's still shut, right?
Yep, should be.
Cusco is an imposing citadel perched high above a river valley in a saddle between two craggy peaks, rising in terraces carved from the mountainsides. The city, in the words of, it's basically another Machu Picchu, or it looks similar to Machu Picchu, but grander actually. Where you've headed through, heads over, and since you got 15, you notice there are actually here and there, like remnants of like partial walls to something here and there. But then there's also areas that you saw here and there where there's like fields. And actually, some trees looking at here and there may be bearing some kind of fruit, which could be some food. You planted fruit trees, they kind of, they may get ugly after a while, but they're still fruit trees. You see some just roughed up areas, but as you enter in here, both of you got, or everyone, not both of you, make perception checks to see if you can tell what this barrier is.
15.
8. 9.
Okay, 15 will tell you that it is a rock wall, very finely fit together. the rocks aren't all like the same size like European walls. It's more like they made whatever they had, squared it off, and fit it. So it's got that odd, different size blocks here, but it all fits together into a perfect pattern. Or not pattern, form. Occasionally, though, you guys run into stones that look like they're not made of, but they look like, they're cut to look like skulls of various sorts here and there. Now, of course, at the time nowadays, we know they did a lot of sacrifices. They used to argue say they didn't. But when they find the bodies, after a while. Does anyone have any archaeological related skills?
No, the only one who does is not here.
Okay. Well, as you guys go through that area there, it ends up, it's a main gate to most of a city. Parts of it here and there. You can't tell what necessarily the buildings were and stuff.
I'm going to take my car to Taco Bell. Taquito Taco Bell? Yeah, last time I took my car to Taco Bell.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I do, yeah. That's on my Facebook. Somebody posted that.
Okay, are
In
there
a way, now I'm not doing it exact, but the reason I'm doing this on the opposite side is another wall, like they walled both sides of the valley. There's different levels and stuff. I'll say that then this way, it's down, is more like food production and fields and stuff. This was the proper city, but people live down here also next to their farms. This is a hill. This thing cuts into it and then comes back out the opposite side, where it actually heads all the way down to the river that flows down like 100 or so feet below. So it gave them a route to the river. And when you get all the way down there, there's actually a suspension bridge again. But you guys don't need to go that way. You kind of see it and go, okay. It's there when we want it. The areas that breaks down here is, of course, we have what would be looked at as a military area, a nobility area, a religious area, which is very similar to these two, are connected together almost. And then we had market and homes. It looks like when you the doc. Basically, let's say he spends a couple days kind of mapping the place out, and he breaks it down to this, because what we're going to be doing is we give you guys a check to say what areas you're checking. So make it easy. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 and 7 and 8. Okay. Now, we'll just say, nicely enough, the 2 days after you first arrived seemed pretty good. Wasn't a lot of problems. Hello?
She's having some issues?
That's right. There's that. But I think there's also, because we've actually gotten further, yes, there is. Because we're at the space right before the next thing. Now, we'll basically let people check here and there and see if you can find out stuff, find things you might locate. So, I guess you two draw a card, random.
5.
9.
Okay, so we'll start with your side and go clockwise. So put down your card.
Yeah.
No good now. Didn't work a lot for you when you had it, huh?
Not really.
Hey, do I have cards? Yes, I do. Oh, no, I don't. Because that queen looks familiar. I didn't draw any cards.
One bad,
Two,
very bad.
3, 5, 6. I do a lot.
These are what I eat. This and another type of candy used to quit smoking.
Okay. Well, going for the final thing. Okay, first thing we'll start with is, we'll just have you because it's this side of the table. Pull for a daily event to see what the weather, what's going on in town when you guys wake up this morning. Ace, nice day. You may pick an area that you are going to go and explore. Do you go alone or take people with you?
I take people with.
Take a couple porters with you?
7.
7.
Why the hell not?
So we have a doctor takes 7. What do you do?
I'll take number 5. The religious area.
It'll be Garrett. Then we'll have Zelda, but we can come back to that. Doctor. You want to go and explore area 7.
Mm-hmm.
Right there now. I will say you need to find something better to do. For 7, trying to make sure I knew what I was doing here when I drew this. Make a perception check. Higher the better.
Yeah, I got an elephant gun. Just not very good at it.
What'd you get?
7, 21.
Okay. While you're heading off that area, you found, and the value to this is you find fruit trees, as in they can help you guys with your food. Good. So you can replenish your supplies at this location.
You're a good doctor.
But you also rolled high enough to recognize a bit of the old tech, the irrigation system. There's still water flowing in most of it.
Nice.
And this place is probably as old as the last one, which was near 1,000 years old.
Or older.
Or whatever it was. At the time, I should also take into account. Since we're now almost 100 years past that. Well, it's 1908, we said?
Yeah.
Something like that? I'll have to check. It's 1908 or 1909. Depending on how the months fell between when the next adventure was. Plus, we have the travel time here, which has been like, what, 2 months already?
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, you found some...
And the irrigation canals are still working properly? Jesus.
Most of them, yes. Some fell in, looks...
Beat up.
Yeah.
Well, when they did the look through the Aztecs area there, and they dug it all out, if it hadn't been buried, their watering system would still be running today.
what was it? I think it was the Aztec. they had a settlement in Missouri. That's how far they were.
They were everywhere.
Yeah. I always find it funny when people go, Mexicans go, hey, get out of our country. You know,
They
it's the
were
same
here.
as telling it to an Indian. They are an Indian. They're a South American Indian or a Central American Indian.
Yeah.
But they used to live in North America too.
That would.
A third of the
irritate
United
me.
States used to
People
be their
get into that
territory.
attitude onto it. It's not.
I like the new term, which I know it applies to me, but I'll admit it, I think it applies, which is colonist.
Yeah.
See someone of European descent, you call them a colonist.
You know.
I'll accept it. It sucks. That's true.
I
My family
still
was
say-
chased out of every country where there used to be people. We lost. We'd start shit, lose, have to go somewhere else.
I still say the Indians should have wiped them out before they even, as soon as they got there.
Problem
Well, don't
was,
forget was the Norse got here before us. But if you go to the other side, the Chinese were here long before any of us.
Yeah.
So,
what?
you have time to think about it. But see this map here? I have some numbers for sections going 1 to 8, and 7 and 5 have been chosen.
6.
6. Okay, which is down here. He found over here. So that's a lot of the old. He found fruit trees, like can help replenish supplies, because you guys are down to 11 days worth. This will mean you probably won't have to use food, you know. Cause then you also found there's still water running through the irrigation system, through most of it. Where it collapsed due to a tree fell over or something, it stopped. So it's not fully amount of trees. There would be more trees if it was fully upkept. Okay. That was your first one. Gar checked 5. Go ahead and roll. Or pull. Yeah, roll.
Queen.
What? Queen. Okay. Then I say, draw again.
10.
I had something hit the back of my head when I was walking to the road.
Was Guido there anywhere? I'm sorry.
She was back here.
I was pitching her like.
Nope, I just heard the jingle back there.
I know, but
Could
she
be.
went through here.
Well, I hope they all know the rule. As long as I don't have to hear about it, they can do whatever they want. Mice.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mouse jumping at your head. Fuckers. Okay.
And I heard it after I got hit the back of the head.
Well, hopefully I didn't mean you were hitting the back of the head with someone's butt. They farted.
Don't say it.
It's what I would have done
Don't
if I
say
was
what?
a ghost. Would you have done? I've done the same. I'd float around.
Rocket Man! You don't even know what.
And the way he picks on you and rocket, man.
You don't even know what it means.
Nice little inside joke with me and her.
I think it's funny because you giggle on it.
You. Perception check.
Hi, Getters.
Rocket Cat!
I know your
And
eyes are
now I
wide,
got
aren't
an
they?
8.
Uh-oh. She's gonna start zooming. She's gonna become Rocket Cat.
Her in the brain.
Mouse jumps out at you. Ah!
Slap that bitch. Okay.
Have it like this.
Say,
Throw it at Guido.
Guido, catch.
Thanks, Mom!
Where she hits her and she's like, what the fuck? You threw a
You're
mouse
boxing
at me?
it.
Bounced it with my
Really?
foot. Okay.
Gladiator mice.
Matt, what'd you get for your perception check?
A perception is 14.
14. Okay. But
Pulse.
your earlier check, yes, said something else. You find, as you're looking around, something buried, like up against a corner of like Looks like it's kind of like a mud thatch. The place is mostly made of. So it's next to a wall. Something metallic sticks out, like shines. You see it.
I'm going to look out and see what it is.
Okay. Perception check to see if you successfully find it again, because you saw it at a distance.
Queen. Perception would be 10, 11, 12, 13. 13.
You found something. Intelligence check to see if you can identify it, or if you have anything that would be like a reasonable skill to use.
Or my what?
A reasonable skill to use. Otherwise, use your. Do you have like liberal sciences or?
I got science.
No. You found something that is metal and old, and it's fairly big.
Yeah, mechanics.
Nope. You don't have any archaeological things or history, do you? You guys are the worst archaeologists. It's not what we know. Do you have anything? Use intelligence.
Intelligence.
Yep.
13.
Or, yeah. You got a 13? Not too hard. It's a helmet of some kind. Matter of fact, being a metal helmet, looks like it's similar to the Spanish design.
I'm going to take it to the professor.
Okay. Well, yes, this is Spanish, and this is proof that they made it here. So, Zelda, intuition or perception check.
Well,
Okay. And also, I should do an encounter check because you're walking around. Okay. Good. No lions, tigers, or bears attacked you. Looking for cocaine. What you found are, again, which is helpful, more fruit trees. But
oh,
it's a different kind. They're growing multiple things here. Also, you find some plants that have the thick, rubbery-looking leaf, like big in size. But they're growing it, but you don't see anything like any fruit or anything growing from it. But they were growing a field of it at one time. It's too organized to have been a bunch of,
Random.
yeah.
What are they? There's a...
Well, she doesn't know.
I have
You don't
naturals. I can look and see.
Oh, you have naturalists to make a roll. Or pull. Pull! Big duck hunt.
14.
14. Coca leaves?
It's cocaine.
Find coca leaves in their natural form. Apparently they were growing it.
You want to grab some of those?
You don't know about it yet.
He's not there with me.
He's over in the, I don't know if they have apples. Probably like mangoes. Be the first one. What's a second fruit they have in that area?
Where?
Peru.
I think they have bananas there.
I think that's in Central America. I don't know. They could have them in Peru.
Yeah.
I know Central America is a big
What?
deal. We started a war over it.
Alexa, what fruit do they have in Peru?
Here's something I found on the web. According to OpenFood.com, passion fruit is a tropical fruit and is found in countries such as Brazil, Ecuador, Peru, and Colombia.
Okay, Mango and passion fruit. Or is that the same thing?
That thing,
Okay.
No, it's not.
isn't it?
Isn't it like, well, dragon fruit?
Yeah. They're going.
Otherwise, I was just going to call it fruit. Say it's multiple kinds. Because I know there's multiple kinds.
Yeah.
So, because Alexa finds the first thing that applies to what she's looking for, and then pretty much stops looking then.
Aguaji, Aguamato,
Jeez.
Coco, Camu, Capelin, Chamoy,
There's a lot. We're just in the seas.
Cocana,
I wonder what that one is.
Granadilla. I'm not gonna even say that one. Guava, Limon, Lucama,
So, there's lots
Mango.
Okay. You guys have all spent the day doing your research, looking at stuff. I need an endurance roll from everyone. Make sure no one's getting sick. Then you should do a medical on the old man.
12.
9.
King.
That's a 3.
3. Keep going.
Oh.
16 on the old man.
Off of our what? Perception?
Endurance.
Endurance.
Not a face card, so. Not a face card.
9,
He's doing better.
15, 16, 17.
Mostly staying in his tent. Doing his
22.
study. He's checking on him. He's kind of like overworking himself a bit, probably. His daughter keeps saying you should make him rest.
Well, I will tell him that he does need to rest now, because we are here, and it's not going anywhere.
Everyone do I do a daily encounter for you guys? I think I did, actually. Well, for the next day. You did the daily event.
Mm-hmm.
So basically we're seeing for like weather. We want low numbers. It's your turn for all that. Good. Oh, 6?
And no, by the way, Bill, mango and passion fruit are not the same thing.
Okay.
Light
Nothing
rain.
work.
It's not that big of a deal. Light rain since you're indoors, or you have tents nearby.
And we got buildings in there to use. If we
Well,
needed to.
none of them have roofs anymore.
Oh. Not even the church?
There wasn't a church. It was a pyramid. So underneath, maybe. I can check on that. I should have checked for the last areas. So we'll start with those. Everyone that rolled an encounter, or rolled for an area last time, whichever one, draw a face card.
What are you?
Or draw a card, tell me if it's a face card.
3.
Okay? 10, and then you. Draw a random card. 2. Okay. So, you guys didn't run into any buildings or things you can crawl in underneath. Look around. Now, some of the bigger areas, it doesn't mean unnecessary. You guys can check again.
Just like moon pies are not Chinese or Japanese.
Doctor, where do you want to check now?
Go to 8. That's moon cakes. They're Chinese.
Okay. 8?
Yes.
Okay. Gar, where are you going to go today?
You should have your gloves on.
Thinking. Has anybody done, what was the M?
7, 5, and 6 have been done.
What was the M?
Military.
1.
Yeah, what number 1?
Okay. Zelda. 8, 1, 7, 5, and
8.
6. 8's been done. You want to go 8 again?
No, 7.
7. Check where he was before.
What ones have not been done?
Have not been done. 2, 3, 4, 8. Nope, 8's been done. 2, 3, 4.
3.
3. Looks like it's a general, like, homes, organized like streets, seems. It's kind of amazing in itself. Everyone do a perception check for your character in your area.
9.
13.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Your area. Your area. Your area. Fuck you. I don't have my cards. There they are. Thanks. Do I got another one? No, I should be wearing my glasses so I can see. Okay.
Don't even be a smartass because you took yours off.
I know. Well, I didn't take it off there.
Yes, you did. You took them off.
Yeah, a couple of times.
Okay. This should go there, and this should go there. And I don't know why these piles are getting split up. Oh, because I was checking all of your locations. So, Doctor,
How would you like it if I just went like this?
is it 8?
Mm-hmm.
Bad thing.
Okay.
Mine on.
What'd you get
Uh,
on your perception?
16.
16. Okay.
Unless you're at work.
What you find in this area seems to be related more to like actually building things, like where a lot of things were made and sold, maybe, or something.
It's a market.
See, yeah. Well, it's not a market really because there's nothing that ever sold there. Just like where they're built. So you see, even like
Manufacturing house, manufacturing area.
so, but
Holes.
you found an area that has overgrown, but it contains
What's that?
a room. It's like under, like it's you can actually enter something here. You find everything else has been open.
I will
Ceiling.
go in.
You go in.
Oh, yeah.
Draw a card.
6.
Slow or fast?
A little bit of both.
As you go in, you notice
Ah, it hurts.
it is just like filled with like webbing, like it hasn't been touched forever. What do you do?
I move. I find a stick and start moving the webbing.
You start beating it with a stick.
You find a stick.
Okay.
Yep.
Do a perception check.
14.
14. Well then, your head explodes. 14. As you're starting to push the webbing around, you hear some movement above you.
Use my lantern.
Okay.
Or light.
Okay. Make a perception of 8 because you have light.
10.
Okay. Speed check. 11. Always looks like someone smeared it. Don't like the way that card looks.
And throws.
18.
18?
Mhm.
Okay. As you shine your light up and look up there, the giant spider living on the ceiling backs off a little bit because of light in his eye, but he doesn't. He looks like he was lowering himself.
I shoot it.
Okay. Well, you beat me in speed, so you may do so.
Shoot it with my
10
ray gun.
and 20.
I shoot this damn thing with my ray gun.
Okay.
You haven't used that thing in forever.
Well, didn't want to start fires.
Y'all are so fucking bad.
Kill the giant spider.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's crit range?
20. I do not have a 10 there. Damn it. She just hit him?
Uh,
And how much damage?
hit him with 20. And I hit him for 14.
14 total?
Yep. Hit him in crit.
Okay.
With radiation damage for 3 points for the next 1 point for the next 3 rounds.
Okay. He seems to back up and scatter towards the ceiling a bit, which is webbing covered and tree branches brown, over. What do you do? What do you do? He retreats.
Keep my guard up and I keep going.
Okay. You need a perception check. Since you're still looking around, I guess.
14.
Okay. You find bones on the ground.
It's meals.
Probably. Draw a card.
2.
Okay. You found a human skeleton.
Anything unique about this human skeleton?
No. Probably a native. Smaller body build than the Europeans. That's all. Without, if you studied it for a while, being a medicine, you could probably figure out more information. But
I will take the skull with me to do that.
okay. Determination check.
13.
Okay. The spiders return. He falls from the ceiling. Smacks the ground in front of you, but says you made your determination high enough. It didn't scare you too bad to realize he was dead. You only had 2 points after you hit him, so he burnt to death after that.
I walk around it and glass.
Okay. And take the body back to study?
Mm-hmm.
Make a medicine check then. So you can give the doctor your actual information.
How high? Higher the better?
Yep. Higher, more information.
20.
20. Okay. You'd probably say this could have been like even after the Spaniards attacked, but not present. Somewhere in between there. And looks like they probably died from the spider because of the way they were damaged and the way we were wrapped. There's webbing still found on the skeleton here and there. Like basically, he was probably held alive for a while and then drained of all his bodily fluids in an unfriendly way. So.
Well, I guess the next thing to do is go back in there, see if we can find anything else. Take some torches to clear the webbing.
You could do that. But then you'd catch things on fire if there was anything in there.
So, stinks.
Yeah, clean it out.
So, you have a spot. We'll say here. We'll call it the Web House. That's something you found. So, next is Gar. First of all, draw a card, random.
4.
4. Okay. Where are you? Myrtle. Okay. Basically fine. A forded area, it looks like. Most of it's kind of worn down, so it's like medium height walls. But it definitely looks like it's also built mostly of like barracks. Like mass people living together. Yeah, so trying trying to think. See, what'd you get on your check on your perception? Do you remember?
21.
So, draw a card.
Ace.
You find, while looking around, a rusty Spanish sword. Now, when used in combat, it'd break probably. But it looks like will further proof the Spanish were here and attacking quite violently because their weapons were lying around.
Gonna look around some more, see if there's anything else around.
Let's see. Yeah. Go ahead. All we know there's not a building because that
3.
didn't end up with the encounter. 3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. After a while, you'll like locate what possibly could have been the body of the man, or at least the skeleton of the person.
At the sword.
Yeah.
So he had basically had the Spanish outfit on him, and
No,
just
mostly gone. It's just the skeleton at this point. But the body, the head, is slightly different. Plus, the Europeans were a little bigger. Especially at the time.
A
Yeah.
lot taller than that.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there, and I'll just take the sword to the professor and tell him what I found.
Okay, and Zelda, you are at 3, the home district. Okay. Oh, is that the first random check? Okay. That's how he found his building. Otherwise, you guys will find anything. What was your perception check, though? Joker. Okay. What you find out is every home seems to have somewhere near the front of the house. Looks like it could have been like a trough, and the holes lead into the house. So they basically refill it from somewhere else. It basically was picked up somewhere else, brought here, and dumped into this trough, and then from the inside of the house, they could access it without having to come all the way back. So you didn't have water supplied to the homes, but there was a source of water somewhere that they used to pull things from. So, oh, we also don't have an animal encounter. So, everyone check your endurance check.
Ace.
10.
Okay. Well, ace plus your endurance.
9.
My endurance, 7, 8.
8. And 9. What'd you have?
10.
Okay. Luckily, because you guys aren't starving yet, you're alright. Bugs are less in here, anyways. So no one caught malaria. You guys probably have some of the porters working on picking fruit and stuff like that for you guys to have supplies and stuff. But now we're down to another day of searching. All that's left is 2 and 4. Or you could research an area that was already checked once, in case anything was missed.
4.
4 for Zell.
I'm gonna check 2.
So what's Gar gonna do? Or Gar's 2, sorry. Doctor.
I'll recheck 6. I'm in that area. I'm around that area.
Checking around the farms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the first thing. Okay, we're gonna do an intuition check. checks. Perception, sorry.
12.
4.
11.
Perception would be 10.
11 and what?
12.
12. You guys are getting worn out. We're almost done for the day anyways. Now, everyone do a random check to see if there's actually a building still in your area.
Cute. Queen.
Yeah.
Cute.
So,
Ace.
Queen.
you're the one that didn't run into anything. Actually, you will because there's something there. But, other than that, let's see. 2. Okay, interesting. And then where are you?
6.
Okay. You guys didn't do too high, but both of you guys found an actual structure. You found could be an entrance into like one of the better off homes. You know, like an underground section. You found what could be left of a larger, almost like maybe a warehouse where stuff was stored. But you also found in that area a large supply of coca leaves growing. So you could travel across the mountains everywhere, you know? Okay, so, do you want to research it? Check into it?
Yeah.
Okay. Pull a card.
King.
Okay. Again.
4.
Okay. Well, as you're kind of wandering around this space, seeing like what was in here, you see like, well, what was probably like fabric at one time, but you know, it's kind of like gone right now. Looks like general, like they could have had some good, you know, trade. That's what you're basically seeing from this. But as you're going along, you notice the floor's kind of wet, and it's getting worse, like towards the furthest corner.
I go and take a look.
Okay, perception check.
15.
Okay. Well, now I gotta kill you. Sticking your nose into my business. What the hell? Gotta find it. We'll start with a speed check. As suddenly, well, if you get higher speed than me, it won't matter, you can respawn now you want. 7, 10, 11, 12.
12.
Yep.
$14.
Okay. As you go to the deeper side, it looks like the water's gotten higher. And this whole backside here is wet. But what happened was, apparently it directly goes to the river because it came and just came at you. It's piling over the wood, you know, the smudge and all that towards you. But you got the speed check, so you get to go first.
I'm gonna shoot him with both barrels.
Okay. 8 and 17.
10. And 11.
Okay.
And they're both 10.
Okay.
What are they?
10 both.
Mm-hmm.
Odd size alligator style.
He's still coming forward. What do I need to hit you?
11, 21.
6, 7, 8, 9, 15. Diamonds are forever. 8. And
6.
oh, he can't do a special ability because he's out of the water. Otherwise, he'd start doing the drowned effect. Okay, so it's your turn.
10. And 9.
Okay, he's dead.
Yep, 75.
So he did.
Pardon me.
Now you've got to have the two guys take you back to the your tent, because your tent's the medical tent. Garrett,
Okay.
you found nobility. Draw a card to see what it is. It's a random. What do you get?
Joker.
They come at the wrong times. Now, still you need to draw a random.
I know. 3.
Okay, well this time, inside this place, it looks like, it looks like if it was ever any, it's completely a mess. But you find on the ground in the middle of the room is the man, the conquistador, still in his full garb, dead on the ground. So he's in his full conquistador. So basically, it's the chest plate, pretty much, shoulders, maybe a codpiece.
Yeah.
All the fabric part of it's gone. He's laying there on the ground. What do you do?
He's there.
Let him know, and just kind of like leave it there.
I'm just gonna leave it there and look around, see what else is around.
Okay. What was your perception check?
Was it 3? Perception was 9.
Okay. No, there's nothing more.
And they took everything, all the goodies out of there.
It's just everything, anything that isn't here. So there's busted like furniture and stuff like that. Like, basically, although the wood's kind of falling apart, maybe that even. But yeah, they trashed the place, probably because they killed a Spanish man.
See if there's his sword around or anything else in there.
No.
Just his armory.
Yes.
I'll just leave it there and tell the professor about it.
Okay. And at that point, you, Zelda, while looking around the market, everything seemed to head towards a center area. As you walked over it, you realize this is a source of water. This is the big old hole in the ground where they have the water source from underground. Now, and don't worry, it's just about done. Well, what time is it?
10:30.
Well, you guys could find something else to do for a little bit, I guess, huh?
Or we could just keep going.
Yeah. Well, except for... Yes, I could probably do some of it. Let's see here. It was in the course of the day's investigations that we discovered a most unusual structure. A building located at one end of the great plaza, standing completely alone. Outside of it is set an oddly carved stone, which Abercrombie pronounced to be the duplicate of the one of the Iltithiana or Sunstone, which was found, I just butchered that, I'm sure, found in Machu Picchu. Theorizes that the building may have some special religious significance. He says that many places around the Incan cities were revered for having supernatural powers, including the mountain peaks, hills, tombs, etc. Within this mysterious building, flanked by two huge stones, you discovered a wide, dark pit, a black hole in the living rock of the mountain. But staring down into it, you cannot see the bottom. Basically like a bottomless well in the earth. Abercrombie expressed opinion that this pit may merely have been an entrance to some cavern used by the raiders of El Espectro to venture forth from the city in secret. But his daughter is convinced, he argues, that it must have some greater significance, for such a route was unnecessary until the Spanish conquistadors came to lay siege. They weren't waiting to run away from them. They were living their lives. Also, though, in this room, our strange building is mysterious carvings on the stone altars flanking this pit. Oddly enough, the Incas had no language, written language, so these carvings must be art of some kind. For what they may represent is unknown, for they are unlike anything he or anyone else he's spoken to have discovered. Discussion is now, basically, are we going down it? Or are we going to, that's been the main thing, because it's so far underground, that so far, besides the things you guys have found, to have dealt with. Something different. Different argument, like I said, the daughter says it's more important than that. The other one says, well, this is where the Spanish escaped. Or where they escaped when the Spanish attacked. So, that's why it's in the center of the entire place. But they don't know how deep it is. Or if it's even dry. It could still have water on the bottom. So, the question is, do you guys want to search it out? Or what?
That's definitely something we're going to have to do anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Any preparations you want to make for yourself before doing so?
Feeling first.
Okay.
For this.
Well, I could probably let you do that. Because you've been around this place, so everyone should be fully healed.
Okay.
Everyone make a perception check.
15.
So it would be 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay.
10.
10 and 15. Zelda!
Over in this direction, according to this map, you see smoke coming up. So, and it's not your people.
Should we go down into the wall now? I think that's
You gonna just dive in there?
Sounds good to me. If
Why
they're
not?
coming, we might as well.
Okay.
Be prepared.
Okay. So, probably enough. Here, here. Ah. So the first thing is, how to get down there. What do you guys want to do? Basically, from what you're looking at, there's like, now, up here, on this side, there's a little bit of a pyramid. It kind of has a ledge that points out over it. Stairs. This, keep holding, you don't know what the hell's down there. So, and then there's still like a, all the way around it, you know, a decorated tiles floor. And then it goes off to the other roads. You know, it's kind of like the center of town. But this whole thing is like, 20 feet tall. This thing here. And that's above the actual hole. Where or how do you guys wish to search into this thing?
Well, I'm gonna take some rope, tie it up, because it's a straight down.
Yeah, from the, you're gonna go from the altar? Go straight down that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's designed so that maybe there was water there once. But you go ahead. How much rope you want to put?
I remember we had 100 feet.
Here, this will wake you up.
Well, yeah, way over there.
Well, I just stretched.
We had 100 feet. I had 100 feet. So
Double check.
How far down is it?
You don't know.
don't know.
You've already said that.
But I bought.
You cannot
brought
see
some-
to the bottom.
I bought 100 feet with me of rope.
Wonder if we dropped a rock down there, we could judge the distance by the amount of time the rock falls till it hits the ground.
Possibly. Unless someone says to try it, it's not going to be tried.
I'll roll on science to try that.
Okay.
Good idea.
Go ahead.
Higher the better.
Yes. More accurate. Otherwise, you know, maybe it's all a lie. You're like, it's 10 feet. Jump. I'm sure of it.
80. Not 18. I wanted to give Devin a little bit of a heart attack.
I wasn't paying attention. I knew that couldn't have been what you got, so I didn't worry about it.
Didn't work.
So, you go ahead and toss it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Check in. How accurate did you get? What'd you get?
18.
Okay. It's pretty damn deep. But it does hit water. You're guessing about 300 feet down.
We don't got enough rope to do that.
Well, actually, if I remember right, that's what I was looking for earlier. They said they included rope, which was not just the mere 100 feet because that's a waste of rope.
That was my own personal rope. So.
You can't have it. You know you share it.
Oh, wow.
500 feet of rope.
Wow.
Where is it?
It's on the
So,
mules.
who's tying it off? Who's setting it up? This
I'll set it up.
mechanics could help.
I got
Knowing how to set up the leverage and all that.
Yeah.
And then second of all, are you guys just planning to have to climb down on your own 300 feet? Or are you going to try to find an easier way to do it?
I'm gonna try climbing down.
Yeah.
All just by your own hands?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Zelda? Same thing? You actually have climbing, don't you? So, you're safe. These two people are dealing with the strength and endurance and maybe fall to their death.
Climbing.
Huh?
No, he doesn't. He has.
I got athletics, climbing.
Okay.
Fuck you.
So you,
Attitude.
are you going to fall to your death?
That's
Can
what
I
I
give it a
got.
shot?
Okay. So, all of you guys, I just running from this danger. You tied off the rope, threw the rope down there. She basically ties her father to her, the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She can climb. That's what she does. She's got her toes dug into it, the whole thing. She grew up in the tribes, so she'll help him down. You guys go ahead. I need a 12, or no, climbing, and 8. Doing it with no skill. And also it's 3 times, because, distances. It's a strength
7.
at 12.
10.
So, first one you didn't make? Make a strength check.
6. I'm just gonna fall back. I'm just gonna fall down. I don't care.
Okay. So, Zelda goes.
16 for me.
Okay?
I had 10. Or let's see.
Okay.
8, yeah, 10.
Now you guys got 2 more to make.
15.
7, 8, 9.
Okay? And one more.
12.
12.
Okay. And you hit the water. Do you have swimming? Make your swimming check. But also make an endurance of 14 in the fall.
Joker.
We will see if she lives. Does she live or does she die?
Well, I'm doing my endurance right now.
Yes.
Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, that just makes it.
Swimming is a 12.
Okay, so you probably swim to the shore by now, although it wasn't that much deep left to it. You hit it pretty hard. So you probably need to rest for a little bit. But you lived. You were a sacrifice victim that made it. That's wrong. But when you swam to the shore, oddly enough, it looks like there was an altar down here too. So, there's the space you guys have landed in. And if anyone checked, although it's not easy to see it, but there's actually a spiral staircase right along the edge. But it's like worn down to nothing, so it would have been dangerous anyways. So, in this scenario, player characters explore a mysterious underground labyrinth located within the lost Incan city of Cusco. It is designed at different levels because it changes here and there. Okay, the mysterious pit that opens between the two stone altar-like structures of the Incan building is nearly 300 feet deep. The bottom is actually deeper than the rest of it because the water goes down underneath it. Basically, if you tried to climb down on the steps, it would have been 2.5 hours to get down here. Plus rolling to see if it would have fallen apart on you. So you see it from the bottom, it's easier because these steps are actually larger down here because the elements hasn't gone to it so bad. Well, I don't have to roll for the stones either because you guys took your own route. Okay. Reaching the bottom. The descent takes about 150 minutes, unless you cheat and fall. You guys probably took about 40 minutes climbing down. 45 probably because it's 15 minutes per turn. May travel on the stairs, skipping the stairs. While the party will notice who's doing light.
Well, we got a lantern.
Okay. And light her up. Make an 8 on your intelligence. Make sure you know how to operate your lantern.
9.
You guys also have the backup lamp too. Should have gotten a refill on the chemical light. The ground underneath you, where you've landed, is a checkerboard pattern. Like the entire, it's tiled all the way around it. Rather nice looking down here. Also, though, as those steps come around, you notice on the farthest side, there's a platform where the steps came down to. You guys are on the opposite side of the water. What do you guys... And it looks like something's lying on that. Everyone can make a perception check, see if they can get a better look.
$13.
11.
Uh, 13.
Okay. The 13s will let you guys see that what you're looking at is the broken bones, looks like from a big fall, of a horse and a rider on the back of it. Looked like a Spanish conquistador. Apparently came down the hard way. He missed the, he hit the platform, which Zelda missed. On the opposite side is this cave entrance that heads into the mountain. The thing is,
What?
it doesn't look like it was
Enjoy
built
your green tea.
like as nice as the rest of the place. This cave was more cut out of this thing. Possibly, more of an emergency or something.
I'm gonna walk through it.
And go on through it, huh? Think it's safe?
Probably not.
Well, then when you go through it, you will have 2 choices on directions. Which way do you guys wish to take?
I'll take right.
Do you want to split it up?
No.
Mm-mm. Oh, no, I take that back. I asked everybody else what would be the best way, do you think?
Oh, you went wandering off. I'm just kidding.
Which way do we want to take?
Let's try the left way.
We'll go left.
Alright.
You're already going right.
You may die.
Probably.
You do not have the DM's permission to die yet.
Soon.
No.
Well, I didn't let her die, but that's because that was a shitty way to die this time. Okay, of the 2 of you, who's walking in front?
I got the lantern, so me.
Okay, then you will draw an encounter card. Just keep slapping things. You like your jokers? Or your jokers?
Actually, in this case, it might have helped.
By the way, I'm not going to be there tomorrow night.
Yeah, I know, because you gotta...
I'm going to be way too fucking tired.
I believe it.
Because look at what I did halfway through the game.
Yep. 8.
So far, so good. You guys keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you guys make a perception check. We'll get back to yours. Don't worry.
14.
17.
14 and 17. Okay. You notice that the ground here, too, although the rest of it was cut, there's still those tiles in here. Going on black, white, checkerboard pattern.
Mm.
So it still looks nice in here, like someone cleaned it up afterward when they designed it. And it gets to a point that it opens up to a larger room. Double check. What do you do?
Look around the room.
Okay, both of you guys, give me a random check. See if something's there.
No.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Alex's job.
Only with Zelda.
Okay. Then you draw a card.
King.
A king. Okay. And again.
2.
5.
Oh, it was...
One of those things, huh?
At least it wasn't king.
Why are you getting pissy?
I'm throwing on candy.
I want to put your teeth in.
I will.
It's 10:55, just so you're aware.
Oh, yeah. We offered a candy thing. You guys keep going until it's time to take him to work.
10:55. Go put dust chompers in.
Yeah, I gotta go
Perception check.
get the rest of my clothes on.
14. Or be
You have the rest of your
surprised.
clothes on.
No, I got some
17.
shirt, one more shirt on.
His coldy clothes.
Yeah.
17?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You realize in time to see a giant centipede running at you along the ground.
Shoot it.
Okay. 8 and 16.
Uh, 14. Eyes itch.
Yeah.
16.
So you hit.
And I got 14 with the other shot.
14 damage.
No, that one is a
I
7,
think your phone went off.
and the other one is a 10. So total 17 for you.
Okay.
Baby, what was
I'll look in a minute.
5, 6, 15. He decides to take off. He wasn't looking for a fight. You chase him,
No.
let him go.
I just want to sneeze.
Then sneeze. 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 Sneeze.
Stick your nose out with a Q-tip, then you'll sneeze.
Now,
Sniff some pepper.
No, thank you.
both of you guys make perception checks.
17.
12.
17's good. You see even more details. But as you look at, there's paintings on the walls in this area. Shows people like running
Holy shit.
from take care of my nose. It seems to be relating to it looks like references to the Spanish, looking at some of the things they're wearing. Their heads are shaped like, the helmets.
Mm-hmm.
Chasing the people with swords and horses, and the people going down and then hiding. That was the king's brilliant idea, was to make them disappear. And he'd heard ahead of time when he dug this thing. One of the altars that he saw before allowed him to hear the troop movements up at top, so he had a warning. So they all came down here. But the interesting thing is, the people start to alter to other animals, and you start seeing some that look like dinosaurs. Zelda. Like towards the end of this little cycle, you see dinosaurs in the images. Which, we're not talking the raptors or the little ones that are still alive. We're talking the big megasaur types. The megafauna. So, but you rolled an animal, so nothing else is in this room. Whoops, yeah, no, wait. Cut them off. We go over to the other side. And well, we'll check in when he gets back here.
So, I think we're done after his encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he has to decide which way he's gonna go. We're waiting. Now, this way or this way? First of all, what's your form of light?
I got a lantern.
Okay. Pick a direction.
Straight.
Oh, like you have a problem with crooked? There's your choices. Want into that other space, or you want to turn the other? Well, first of all, I guess there's actually something too.
I'll tell you on his ride. No, what we were talking about earlier.
Oh shit.
Yeah. They done pissed her off.
Make a perception check.
Oh, they pissed her off.
Ace.
How did they leave my ass alone?
Perception would
Yeah, 'cause she has it
be
blocked.
7.
Okay.
Or is it the other way around? They have you blocked.
I created a secondary camp called Diablo.
Okay.
Went to their pages and said, you need to have fire. I will rain that much fire down on you. You'll swear.
When you got here, actually, there's a giant rock. Looks like it's been carved a little bit, made like nice and round, sitting right in the middle of the hallway. Looks like it's smacked into the other wall one time.
Bugs eating their livers.
Can I crawl over it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try and crawl over
Looks
it.
like all of these fucking
Which way you wanna
scammers
go?
are nothing but,
Over here.
or like
Okay.
from Russia.
I just report them.
It's funny whenever they pop up.
It is. I just report them.
Again, why? Because they're Russian?
They're just spam.
I don't report all spam I run into. I like too much goddamn work. Okay. But I guess we didn't need all that because we might be stopping it right there.
But that's why you have the moderators and watch the chat.
No, you're just simply there to entertain the people on there. You have no official power. Because I don't want to block anyone. I think the whole process of people blocking people is like being a Lynette. None of us want to be a Lynette.
Ooh.
Okay, you pull a card for what's there in that room.
A 2.
Okay. You climb over, get to the opposite side, and you notice there's someone, well, most of someone, a bunch of skeletal parts, on the other side of the rock.
The rock got him.
Yes. Looks like a trap got him. It's a Spanish guy, and his legs are stuck in the trap. Half his body's sticking out. That means you have a helmet, part of an armor, although it's kind of damaged, and actually, well, what do you do? Check it out more, or what do you do?
You gonna check out and see how it.
Perception check that.
Perception is 6, 13.
Okay. Actually has a bag on him. It actually contains
Bag of weed, bag of
2
weed.
Aztecan coins.
They have a picture of like cuts a quarter long. They're not actually even. They're more octagonal shaped. They're not really.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my cards
Two
up.
gold coins.
I'll pick those up.
Okay.
I'm putting my cards up.
That's right. And that's where we're gonna end it.
Because I gotta play chef.
We'll put.
And points
Gold
as usual
coin.
for this.
Yeah. You guys made it there. This was Doc, Zelda, and over here was, we'll say, Garrett and NPCs, the other two.
Break those up and turn it into deep fried chicken.
No.
That's good.
Get chili and cheese.
Now the question is, before going in, what'd you guys say to the other people? You just leave them up there?
Hide.
Hide? Okay, like all the other porters and that are just basically supposed to go someplace and hide?
Yep.
Okay. And we will pick
Because
it
it
up.
is the Joshua group.
Yes, it's one of them.
The cannibals too.
Yeah, they got a few cannibals with them. This is the biggest group of them all. Well, not the others. They brought like 60 people.
How much we get for the experience?
0.4 or plus 4.
24.
3.
0.4 gold. Fuck!
You're having a day.
So everyone, I hope you had fun
Leave me
watching.
alone.
We'll be back next week to do this again as they check the underground of the
That's your cue.
Incan
Hey, check your
Fortress.
vehicle working.
Oh yeah, that's what we planned on.
Whoops.
Oh,
Hit
my
the,
God, just
page. Like, subscribe. Some of you have been. I've liked the fact that we've gotten a few new people now. We're at 380. Thank you for doing so.
Pardon me.
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't think Laura likes the fact that I'm not gonna be there.
Well, no, that's why I was saying even if I get the thing up going with Tyler, it'd be one of those things I think you might want to just keep going to the Thursday game.
I could do it Saturday again too.
Huh?
I could also do it Saturday.
Yeah, because then you'd be my ride to wherever we go.
Yep.
And you could help me get them all squared away.